Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just find that?
Oh, you found the thing? And this will be cool too. This is fine for like a thing, right? If we have like something like this, we're watching a video and they can hear it in the background. We're laughing.
Yeah, so we're looking at
Is
the
this the-
Fifth Element music video.
Yeah, Phil.
What's the opera scene?
It's the opera scene where she's all beast.
We just brought up the Fifth Element, and we're all making stupid noises, and it reminded us of the way the lady in the Fifth Element sings.
Yeah, for sure. This is so good, man. Like it's really fucking good. I
How long
forgot
is
about this.
thing?
It's,
It's not. It's 5 minutes. That's
Yeah,
pretty fucking
5,
long.
dude. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay, big boy.
maybe we can just cut this
I'm
out.
saying it's pretty long.
We can just cut
Well,
it
this
out.
is just
sit
us
here and watch
talking.
it.
If we need to fucking skip past it, we'll do it, man.
That's true.
Like, who? Like, if you know, this is supposed to be just us doing our thing, you know, and then it fucking captures.
All right, fair enough.
It's up to you, man.
Fair enough, that's
All
cool.
No, dude, fuck it. I'll just leave and go. I'm gonna go.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
good
go be
with that.
comfortable. I'm good with it. What? Did I do something wrong?
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
No, man, I'm good at watching it.
Okay. I was like, what did I do? I don't know what I did.
Nah, it's like permanently closed.
It's paranoia, man.
Yeah.
Whenever
well,
you're baked, you get
Dude.
paranoid.
I remember what he said.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
are plotting against me.
Which makes sense because we're never against you, dude.
I know
We're
you're not.
always,
I know it, but I know that's what mine's in my mind. It's not something that like. It's not something I do know that y'all aren't plotting against me, but I do know that you're plotting against me. It's weird. In the same, you know, I know. No, it's like I understand that you're not really doing it, but you are fucking doing it, you pieces of shit. You know, like something like that. And it's just fucking. I don't know. Like I know how to counteract it though. It doesn't like I'm never gonna be like in the closet with a knife ready to stab somebody.
Oh, I
because
don't-
you're about to kill me.
I never
like-
thought it would ever get to that
No,
point.
I don't think no because it's the fact that I know it's not a thing, but I also know you're pieces of shit because y'all plotting against me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's weird to explain. I don't know how to say it. But that's how it is. When does it go all boom 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 like you know what you know? That's what we're looking
Coming
for.
up.
Yeah, it's coming up, bringing it real close. The
I told
bass.
you it was a long video,
You
bro.
know, I knew it was a long video, but still a good video. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's a good song.
it's a great movie. I mean.
Yeah, Fifth Element. I don't know if it holds up, to be honest. I haven't seen the Fifth Element for
You don't think it
really
holds
long
up?
time.
I
I don't
think
know.
it definitely
I don't
does.
know, dude. I bet the last time I saw the Fifth Element was 10 years ago.
We need to watch it.
I would be down. I would be
Yeah.
down to check that again.
There's like Labyrinth to make it a new Labyrinth.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I was like, fuck yes, because you know like the Labyrinth was super cool. Like I grew up like my mom and my aunt like loved it and fucking
Oh,
so
Labyrinth?
I
Yeah,
watched
dude,
it
I
and
loved
then
it as
like
a kid, too.
and then I grew up with it. Yeah.
Yeah, same
Oh, here
here.
comes the crazy shit. I don't remember this in the movie.
It's the music video, but with the music on the background.
Oh yeah.
Can you turn it up?
That's how it goes.
Damn, you have like the. That's
The
crazy.
quietest
That's the
phone I've
quietest
ever
phone.
seen.
Yeah. That's
It's an
insane.
HTC what?
Desire, 612 or
You know
something.
what I desire? Some
More balls.
sound.
Something a little bit louder.
The fuck? I'm gonna lean in nice and close so I
That
can
girl's
really.
so hot too. The
I'm
girl
gonna
with
be
the-
loud, maybe.
The white things over her nipples. This fucking shit's crazy as fuck. That's fucking baller, man. Like, I don't know. I just think it's cool. And there's so much shit going on the screen right now. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, holy shit. Do you see this? I don't understand.
It's the whole movie. You're watching the whole movie right now.
Is this
In
the
5 minutes.
What the fuck? This really is. Like, we're literally watching the whole movie, this whole thing. What the fuck? Oh my god.
So beautiful.
Yep.
Can
Yeah.
blue ladies do
It's a
it?
rap opera, man.
Raps, rapra, rapsra, opera.
Rap? Up rap.
Opera, rap.
Up rappa.
Arapa?
In up rappa.
Maracas?
Maracas.
Up rappa in
Chimichangas?
Morocco.
Can you use it in a sentence? My maracas fell down, and I had a chimichanga. The end.
What the fuck?
Finn.
I still can't believe you guys have different names for Mexican food. I thought a taco was just a fucking taco, and you tell me a taco is a burrito, which
No, I'm saying what y'all call a burrito.
what we call a burrito, you
is
call a
our
taco.
Tacos, man.
And
Y'all fucking weird.
that makes no sense. I've never seen...
Come to
I've been
Texas,
to many
man.
other states, and not one state has called a burrito a taco until you guys.
A burrito, a taco. Yeah, you motherfuckers, dude. And
That's
look at all
so
those
weird.
states. Are
Just-
they next to
that's
Mexico?
why Texas-
Because fucking even.
That's why Texas wants to secede, because they have their own...
Burritos.
I think so.
They have their own burritos.
That's our thing.
And
Well,
taco.
that's their thing now.
They can
not
probably
our
make it
thing.
on their own.
They're like, you know what? Fuck y'all. We got plenty of oil down here.
They have their own
Y'all need
oil.
us.
They
Could
grow
be
their
our-
own food.
Yeah.
No,
We got plenty of
legitimately,
cows. You could be...
yeah. We have NASA.
Oh,
Houston.
yeah. Where is it in
Houston.
Cape Canaveral?
Houston.
Houston.
When I lived in Houston, there was always weird shit in the sky, dog.
I bet, dude.
I ain't even lying.
Did I ever tell you guys about when I saw a UFO?
Damn.
Like,
dog,
you
tell
really
me about it.
being serious, or you like just
Yeah.
fucking
You
around?
saw some shit.
I'm pretty sure I did tell you guys about
No,
seeing a
never
UFO.
heard.
I bet on stream
I mean,
I told this story.
I bet
But
you.
you guys might not have been there. I
no,
think I've told
I
it.
bet you. I've heard the story. I just don't fucking remember, dude. Just if let's
Alright.
go again.
So I'll tell
I
you.
bet you.
I'll
I
tell you
bet you. I'll
that.
be like, oh, fuck, I remember.
So, in the area we're in, you guys know this is kind of like where my family lives.
Yeah, yeah. That's what.
So when I used to come back here from California
oh, so
to
it's
visit,
close to here.
yeah, it was very close to here.
Ooh, dude, we're gonna
It's
contact
right down the
them bitches.
street.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, not right down the street. It's down the highway, but yeah, it was
Happy.
close.
Yeah.
So I would come back here for the holidays. My mom lived down in Littleton, which is basically directly south of us.
Mhm.
And to get there, there's a highway that runs along the foothills of the mountains over there.
Yeah.
And it's like the quickest way between the two houses. So I was heading back home to my mom's after we did like some... I think
Somebody
it was,
knocking.
Nothing
No.
running. Or
Okay.
something in the
No, my
house.
bad. Tripping
um,
out.
somebody... oh, God. That just threw me off.
I'm sorry. You said somebody.
Fuck, where
living-
was I?
I don't fucking know. Dude. You said something. About
Okay,
the
so...
road.
Oh, yeah, I was driving home.
Yeah, driving home.
From my Christmas dinner, I think it was. It was right around Christmas time.
Okay.
And I'm driving along the foothills over there. Hadn't been here for probably 2-3 years. I bet I hadn't driven on that highway there for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So it was relatively unfamiliar. There's a ton of new buildings and stuff that have gone up since the last time I drove down it. And, you know, it just looked slightly different. It had definitely gotten developed. So I'm driving home. I'm on the highway. And I see ahead of me, in the distance, you know, miles off in the distance, what looks like a small passenger plane
Yeah.
flying like down towards the highway, like really close, probably no more than 1,000 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck? Why would there be a plane landing over there? Maybe there's like a private airport that they put in where
Yeah.
a small plane could land or something like that. But it really didn't make sense to see a plane that fucking low. It was really weird. So I keep driving, and the thing is, whatever it is, it's intriguing me because I'm wondering what the fuck's happening
Yeah, I
up
get
there.
you.
So I'm really focused on it as I'm driving. And the closer I get, the more that I realize that it's actually a light, a huge light that's just floating in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And as I got closer, the light was one orb, and then two other orbs like turned on behind it. And they
Okay.
kind of formed what looked like a triangle of glowing white orbs.
Mm-hmm.
And they appeared to be on the bottom of something, is what it looked like, you know?
Yeah.
And a weird detail that I don't always tell, but I did just think of it, is one of the orbs, when it turned on, it never fully lit up. It almost looked like a bulb that was struggling to turn on,
Yeah.
like it was flickering. So that kind of threw me off, and I was looking at it like, oh wait, maybe I'm looking at one of those really tall highway lights,
Yeah.
and it's a bulb flickering back there. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm looking for like a pole coming down, because I was getting close enough at this point I'd be able to see a pole that was in the ground. So, you know, I'm kind of looking up at it. If, in fact, like this light right here,
Yeah.
it's pretty similar to kind of what all three orbs looked like. But as I keep getting closer, I realize there's no pole. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm kind of getting a better perspective of the size now.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for sure whatever this is, it's big. It's probably the size of a plane. But it looked nothing like a plane I had ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So it was sitting there floating, and then a light in the center, almost like a super bright LED light, just shot down onto the ground. And I fucking half expected to see like somebody or a cow or something
Get
being like
raised
pulled
up.
up into the
You thought-
fucking...
I'm thinking
Yeah.
that's gonna happen right now. Did
That's
that happen?
exactly what I was thinking to see. I was just like, what in the fuck is this?
What
Am I
the
seeing a
fuck?
UFO abduction
Dude,
or
This
something?
is insane. Dude, what the fuck is going on?
So, as I get closer,
I
I
can
just
feel my
look up
skull.
and I see how big this thing is. And I see it's floating, and I can't hear a fucking thing. There's no helicopter rotors.
Yeah.
There's no fire being shot out. I can't hear a thing. And it's just floating up there. It's massive. It looks just like a UFO. I can't tell because it's pitch black past those lights, so I can't really see if there's an actual form or anything. And I just fucking cruise right on by it. And I had a split second to decide if I wanted to turn around, because the exit, for like the very next exit, was like right there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I was a little weirded out, to be honest. And I wasn't sure I wanted to turn around.
Yeah.
I really, really wanted to turn around,
But you still.
but
had
I
that-
just had a little bit
you
of
had
doubt.
That like.
I had a little bit of
what
doubt
if,
that was
dude,
just like, I don't know what I just saw,
and that. could
and I'm
really-
weirded out. I felt weird.
Yeah, dude.
You know, maybe I made the story up in my head of how it looked and stuff, but I just had a weird feeling after that.
You said, get the
And-
fuck out.
It's a UFO. Like, I don't know if it's an alien. I don't know. There's fucking... I forget what it's called. It's like Black Rock Mountain or some mountain kind of south of here that the
Okay.
military has a huge base in, and they apparently fly weird shit out of there all the time, in and out. So maybe...
Anti-gravity machine.
Who knows? Yeah.
Anti-gravity machine.
Could have been a fucking alien.
Sounds
But-
like it, man.
Chances are it was probably just some fucking technology I've never seen before.
Alright, dude. We're talking about aliens. If we want to talk about aliens, this has haunted me my entire life. Like, scary is fucking thing that's ever happened to me, ever. And I don't like even today.
And it
I
has
don't-
to do with aliens?
It has to do with I don't know. I
Oh,
can't even.
shit.
It could be aliens, and I think that would be my guess if a monster or something. It was fucking insane, dude. Now this is probably why, because everywhere I've ever lived, I've always blacked out my window. I hate my windows not being covered. Right?
This is why?
I think so because
Oh.
because this is fucking goes deep, man.
I think I heard you.
And
So
okay.
he, just to preface this, one of the first things he did when we all moved in together was black out his windows.
Mhm.
So that's kind of why I feel
And
a
that's
little...
what. Well, I do it, and I do it
shocked.
to everywhere. I did it in my barracks. I nailed that bitch up all over the window. You know, I was like, nope, I don't like it.
I thought it
did
was
it-
just for like streaming, so it's not
Well,
so,
no,
so
I've-
bright and
everywhere,
shit.
dude. We had to put the boards on the windows because if there was a hurricane back in the valley where we lived,
Oh shit!
and it got dark as shit. Right? I never took them down, and I still put the black over it too.
Because there were cracks.
And yeah, and like it's just this. It doesn't bother me as much now, but it's still fucking something now. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably gonna fuck me up so bad. Especially so high, and I'm already like kind of freaking out about some shit right now. But okay, so when I was like really young, like super young, you know, I'd take baths with my dad. You know, that was just what we did.
Okay.
I was like, you know, like fucking 3 or 4 or some shit like
Right.
that, right? Took baths with my dad, whatever. And I remember because okay, we lived in a trailer, like a king size and big ass fucking nice trailers, you know, and like it had like
Double
it was-
wide or what?
It was double wide. It was nice. My brother lives in it now, like and his wife, or yeah, his wife, and and they're 2 kids, and it was nice, growing up in there, except for the grass burrs. That shit sucked. But okay, grass burrs always sucked balls.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so okay, how it works is like, okay, so it's like, imagine in front of you, there's like this long double wide trailer, right? And right in the center is where the door is. You open the door, and you go straight just a little bit, and to the right, you would be the kitchen. The kitchen,
okay.
And like everything would be there. To the immediate left, there's a dining room. Like you put a table there, it goes up, and there's a dining room area. And then if you're looking straight from there, off to your like northwest a little bit, like like the little like left is gonna be where the living room is, big ass living room.
Okay.
And then to your right, there's gonna be like a little hallway looking thing that's into the master bedroom. And so we're in the living room, and we had blinds on the windows on all of them, right?
Sure.
And so how it worked was the living room was there, and then where the master bedroom is was where my parents' room was, of course. And then they had a bathroom, which had the bathtub with a shower. That's where we'd like either shower or bathe or whatever we're doing, whatever we're doing. And so we watched. Just got done watching, I think, like Walker, Texas Ranger, or some crazy shit that was back then. I don't know. Walker, Texas Ranger was awesome. I remember Walker. And,
yeah, man. Chuck Norris, man.
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
Don't
is
fuck
man.
with that dude.
But so we watched something like that, and we were going to get ready to take a shower or a bath or something, and my dad was like, "Yeah, go get it ready," and I was like, "Okay." And as soon as I walked in, because see the little hallway, there was a door. You open the door, and then there was a bed, right? But on each side of the bed were windows, so they had these little like line windows, windows, and they didn't have blinds over them.
You're freaking me out, bro.
They were just open windows?
Yeah, they were just open windows. They didn't have blinds over them. You could see out of them, right? But it was like dark because it was like nighttime.
Oh my god!
And as soon as I was going this way, like walking this way, and it was to my left,
yeah,
I looked at, and I've never forgotten this. I looked at that window, and there's these 2 yellow, like beady things there. And they're looking right at me, dude. Like, they're just looking right at me, like this glowy, beady
out
things.
of the window?
Out of the window. And they're looking right fucking
that.
at me. And, like if I looked, like, this way a little bit, like, look a little bit away, they would follow me or whatever. If I move my head or whatever. Like, it was looking at me, dude. Like, it was fucking weird.
Whoa.
And I couldn't move. And I just kept looking. And I was freaked out. And then, like, I can't remember what happened. Like, either my dad finally, like, came... was what are you doing? Because he's fixing to walk in to go, and he was like expecting me to have like the thing getting ready or whatever.
Right.
But so like I think my dad was like let's go or something said something, and it just took me off of it, and then when I looked back, gone, and I've sometimes especially when I was younger, I would always be fucking
creepy, dude.
Like if there's even now like if we had like this thing. If this
you said you don't like to see out into the dark.
Exactly.
You told me that.
It's seeing out into the dark.
You told me almost those exact words. I don't like to see out into the dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
It fucked. That was like when I was like 4.
That makes sense.
That was like when I was 4. I'm 20.
And do you remember
23
it
now.
vividly?
I fucking remember that. Like I feel like
almost
I feel
like you
when I
had
think of
that
it
yesterday, right?
I feel like when I think about it right now, like right at this very moment, I feel like I'm that moment's happening, fixing to happen, and it freaks me out, dude. Like it's kind of like the dream that I've had like all my life, but I don't even remember what it was. And I thought the dream that made me thought I was definitely gonna die in Afghanistan. Like it's the one that I thought for sure I was dead when I went to Afghanistan.
So this is a recurring dream you've had.
A recurring dream I've had all my life. As long as I can remember, I've had this dream. I haven't had it in a long fucking time though. Like probably I think I had it. Okay. So
I had a lot when I was a kid. Were they
recur?
Was it more when you were a kid?
It was more when I was a kid, but I did have it like maybe once or twice while I was in the military.
Yeah.
In the 4 years.
You know, I want to say probably like your age.
Yeah.
I remember kind of having those reoccurring dreams come back after after like 5 or 6 or 7 years.
It's a special fucking dream though, because okay, so fucking like I think it happened like maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times while I was fucking in the army, but it happened a shit ton when I was little.
Who was you fucking in the army, dog?
Nope, there was nothing like that. This is what happens. So all I can remember of it is I see like a butterfly or something, right? And then machines and like destruction. And that's it. That's all I remember. But every time I wake up, I cannot stop crying. I'm crying hard as fuck.
It sounds
dude.
like something
Like,
from a sci-fi movie,
dude,
like Terminator. or
I
some
I
shit,
cry.
dude.
I cry
That
super
sounds
fucking
just like
hard.
that.
I'll cry super hard, and even if I try, like when I wake up, it lasts for like 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just sitting there crying, and I can't stop. I don't
That's
even, and I
intense.
can't tell you why I cried. All I remember is butterfly, and like a road or whatever, and the destruction,
Machines.
like the machines of the destruction. That's all I remember.
Wow.
And like, dude, every time, even when I was in the military, if I had that dream, I woke up, I was bawling, dude.
That's
and
crazy.
dude, I haven't had it in so long, but yeah, like it was that dream, dude. It fucked me. And there was only one other dream I've ever had where I cried like that, but never reoccurred. Like it was only I don't think that
one time.
I had like one time and I cried. I woke up crying like that. But this one has recurred all the way up to like maybe like 20 or 21. Maybe it was like my last time I had it.
Damn.
So like 2 years ago, and fucking yeah, and the other one was like I remember like I love Jurassic Park, but I remember like there was a dinosaur thing, and like there was a girl either we were running from them or like something like that, and there was a girl that I guess was important to me in the story of what my dream, what the fuck's going on, and fuck man, like I think something happens to her, and every time before it happens or me remembering what happens, I wake up and I'm just fucking bawling like crazy, like. And that was for that dream. I remember that, and I remember that. I've never forgotten that one, and I've never forgotten the butterfly in the machine because I wake up,
dreams are nuts,
I
man.
wake up bawling. And I'm like, that fucking trips me out, dude. Because like, what like
Have you had crazy recurring dreams?
I've never had any recurring dreams, but once I had a dream where I was sleeping, and inside my sleep, I was like going in and out of sleep, like I was going through dreams. But I knew that I was going to sleep to go into the dream, and there was like this spirit or something like haunting me or something. So I knew like
A spear?
spirit.
Oh, a spirit.
Like if I fall asleep, I knew it was gonna get into my brain while I was
Inception
sleeping.
style? Sounds like an Inception dream.
I don't know, but like I was dreaming coming in from those things, and then like I was like, nah, because I have lucid dreaming. Once I figure out I'm dreaming,
You're able to control
I'm
it.
able to control it, and I'm always. But it's not like I just completely fucking change the thing. It's like I just like can guide the story in a certain direction, other than like,
Yeah, you don't have total control.
it's just like
but
guiding
you have
it,
some
like influence. In
Yeah.
the thing. And like for sure, I was like, nah, this is my dream. I wake up. I woke up, and I was like, man, that dream was fucking scary as shit. And then I woke up again, and I was like, oh,
Damn.
I got ripped out of the dream. I could have sworn to you, I was fully wide awake that first dream. I thought I woke up, and then it hit me. I woke up a second time because it was like super morning and the light was bright. And for like a few seconds, I was just like,
Now, did you wake up again, or was this you were actually up?
the second time when I woke up for real.
Oh yeah.
But it was the third
shit.
time. That was the third time of me waking up that I was thinking, and like for those few moments, it ripped me out, and I was like, could I get ripped out again? Am I dreaming right now? Because the first time it
Yeah,
felt
like
like
what
that.
if right now?
It felt. It
What if
felt.
this is his dream,
It
dude?
feels so
Like,
real.
you
The
don't
first time when
know.
I woke up, that when I woke up the second time, it just ripped me out from reality, and I
That's
was feeling.
super
Oh,
fucking
fucking
crazy.
That would fuck me so hard. And that's kind of like
And that was I wasn't even high or nothing, and it was just fucking. I was tripping, and I was like, I should just go to sleep again. And then it just hit me like, what if I'm still in the dream and going to sleep was gonna make the spirit go into my brain and I'm falling asleep right now. It was fucking.
That's
It was fucking me for like
fucked.
10 minutes. I was fucking fucked, dude. I
Yeah.
was like freaking out, and then it's just like it went away, and I was like, okay, I'm awake.
Well,
now.
did I tell you about the one where I said I walked to my door and opened it? It was all like dark, and then I woke up. That shit fucked me so hard too, because like, and this was while I was in the military. So I didn't have a roommate, and I always had my door open, like my bedroom door open to like the main area, and then there's the other door where it's like how to get into the room, and like I went and laid down, and I was like laying down there thinking about going to sleep, right? And I heard a noise at my door. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. I got up, walked to my door, opened the door, and there's like automatic lights that are always usually on, like motion sensor lights. Opened my door, and it was just dark, right? And as soon as I saw it was dark, I woke up. I swear to you, I
That's
woke up.
crazy.
And I was like, dude, for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I could not go back to sleep, dude. I was so fucked, and like I couldn't do it. Because I wanted to go to sleep so bad because it was like late.
So you thought you were awake? It seemed
No.
as though you
Yes.
were awake.
I literally got up. I remember I was like getting ready to go to sleep. I got up, like I was laying there. I got up because I heard the noise at the door. Opened the door, pitch black. Then I wake up and I'm laying in my bed and I'm like, what the fuck? And this happened. I was like, dude, that's fucking shitty, man. I don't know.
Like, so do you think you got knocked out and then you woke up?
I don't know. Maybe because
do you think it's feasible that you were knocked out or you fainted or something happened where you lost consciousness and then something moved you to your bed and laid you there?
Like you got knocked out on purpose and like they just put you back to your bed and you woke up and you thought you were answering the door.
I don't know because I don't know.
Did time pass between when you were at the door and you were at your bed?
I don't know.
You didn't look at the clock or anything to see?
No, dude, well, maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did. I don't think it was that much time.
I almost wonder if maybe you were abducted.
That's a really good thing to know that you're
might have
dreaming.
been abducted.
If you were dreaming and you think you're lucid dreaming, try to look at the time and try to look at your hands. Like you try to identify stuff and you can never tell. It always fucks me because I'd be like, "Am I dreaming right now? Let me look." And I'll be in a car. I'm like, "Let me look at the speed of the car," and it's just like
weird.
And I'm like,
That's
"What the
weird.
fuck? Am I dreaming right now?" And I try to look at all the things and I'm like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And then I wake up and I was like, "Damn it, I was dreaming."
Shit. Up, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, when you try to look at numbers and like read or write or like just
Think
look at
too
things,
much into things.
like just like have a detail. It's like blurred. It's crazy.
I think I never had anything quite like those two, but when I lived in Irvine, I would just take these naps on the couch, and I just had this one that it happened to me maybe 2 or 3 times ever, but it was the only time it ever happened was on that couch, and I would fall asleep, and same thing would happen. I would like wake up, and then I would think, I was getting up or something, and then something weird happens, and I just wake up again. And I'm like, what the fuck I'm still sleeping. Okay. And then I would swear to God I was up. And I would like, start walking around the kitchen or something, and then boom, wake up again.
Oh, damn.
And just like multiple layers.
Yeah.
And then I would get to a point where I would actually 100% be awake, and I would be like, okay. I would know it just felt different. It didn't feel like a dream anymore, so I always knew when I was actually awake. But the weirdest part was, and maybe it was because I was super stressed at work and wasn't sleeping well, I don't know, but I would be so fucking tired. It was a genuine struggle to just move. Just open my eyelids was like the biggest struggle, and if I laid there and I just kind of delayed for just a second, like my eyelids would close and I would fall right back into that weird layer of dreaming.
Crap.
And then I would come all the way back out, and it would be literally a real struggle, and it would scare me sometimes.
You're like, am I gonna
It
ever
sounds
get out
like
of
you
this?
were slipping into like sleep paralysis and not be able to get out.
Yes,
Sleep
I
paralysis,
think that's maybe what it was,
You
dude.
were like sleeping in, you were like waking up and still being in sleep paralysis,
And
but then
can't
you
get
kept
out
going,
of it.
but then you're going
Yeah.
back to sleep. That's what it sounds like.
It was weird, dude. It scared me 'cause
my-
that's the only time it's ever happened.
My cousin has sleep paralysis and he said it's fucking so.
So does he have that same kind of problem?
Yeah, like if I think it happens a lot if you're sleeping face up, but what happens is you wake up, but when you go to sleep and you have dreamings and you're always moving. So when you're asleep, your brain to prevent that like stops the nerves from responding. So like you're trying to punch, you're jumping, you're doing all this in your dreams, but you're staying
Yeah,
still.
your brain's like, yeah, you don't want to be doing that while you're sleeping.
Yeah, you're staying still.
Not a good idea.
That
And
would
what-
be crazy.
And what happens is you wake up, but your brain didn't send that signal to your body that, hey, he's awake, start moving again. So your body's still in the state of just relaxing. And what happens is you're still in your mind is in a state of sleeping and still being able to dream. So that's when people sometimes see shit. Or like,
But you
because...
can't move. Like, they can see
That's-
freaky ass
yeah.
shit.
Because,
like, if
because-
you're laying here,
yeah.
you'd see something in the closet,
And-
like, see, look
and also what
in front of
happens
you.
is
You can't do anything.
you're breathing normally, right? You're just breathing regularly, but in your brain you're freaking out. You're like, and you're trying to think, and you're trying to breathe faster, and you can't breathe faster because
that's
you're
fucked.
and you can't breathe faster because you're breathing regularly. It feels like someone's on top of you, crushing you, and like you feel like you can't breathe because
And then you get
you're
then
freaking
panic.
out, and you should be like panicking
Yeah.
mode, but your body's still relaxed, and it feels like Yeah, and he said it. Sometimes it would feel like he was there, and he would wake up, and he would just hear like voices and like start seeing random shapes and like shadows, and he's like, just gotta close your eyes and be like, get up, or like trying to snap out of the sleep paralysis.
That's
Damn.
insane.
But yeah,
See, I don't know if I ever
I've
had
always
quite
thought
that. I don't. It
I
was
can't
weird.
sleep. I
but it sounds like you were like waking up
Almost.
into like a sleep paralysis, but then going back down.
Mm-hmm.
So weird, dude. The mind is so fucking
Dude,
strange.
that's why
and
they're
powerful.
trying to make that shit where like you can watch your dreams. That's just gonna be crazy, man. If they make that shit, because they say no matter what, even if you don't remember, like I don't remember what I dreamed about last night. But
Have
say
they
you
actually
always have a
made
dream.
something that can record them?
No,
I've heard of
apparently-
them wanting to.
No,
but
they're working on it. I believe
Yeah.
they're still like working on a thing that can record dreams, which doesn't it blows my mind. How would they even figure out?
I think the only
how to
way to do it
record.
would be to. You'd almost have to literally tap into the brain
Yeah,
and like pull the electrical signals out. I don't know.
it'd
would
be
be
weird
so
though.
tough.
That'd,
It would
that'd
have-
be insane.
It would have to be us learning the way our brain is coded and decoding that code out of the thing to put it into a picture motion.
Yeah,
Kind of like decoding 0101, but with electrical
Yeah, it would
brain.
be its own code. That would be weird as fuck. Is if you found out it was
The same
Samuel's
code?
computer code.
Ooh.
They go to decode the brain and they find out that's just
The-
straight up computer
that's
code.
just ones and zeros,
The-
dude. Then
the
that
brain-
would fuck us so hard. Because then the whole simulation
Simulation
theory.
theory.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would fuck. If our that's 100% we're machines or like we were made by something. If we were ones and zeros, you know what I mean? If our DNA was or like our brain was coded.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
Not necessarily. What if we discovered computer language and it's actually nature, but we feel like we somehow created this. But maybe any beings that reach a certain point of intelligence will always find math and find like zeros and ones and stuff,
Okay.
because that's just how even the universe was created.
It's just all.
So we think that it's some sort of a man-made thing that we figured out how to do code and we wrote it,
yeah.
whereas maybe nature tricks you into thinking that, but it's actually just coming back to nature. And yeah, that's
Kind of like electricity. We don't necessarily make electricity. It's a thing of nature. We just know how to use
that's
it.
true.
Yeah.
We're
We-
not making it.
It is. That is an insane thing
It's a
to think
world
about.
thing that happens.
Like that's fucking weird.
And Nikola Tesla figured that out a long time ago and figured out how to get the power of free will. We fucked up. I mean, if you're smart like that, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're gonna be that fucking smart, there's always something wrong with you.
Yeah.
There's always something wrong with your brain.
Oh no, they're
I think he
always-
fell in love with the pigeon.
Yeah, that is something that's weird about geniuses.
Once you
Is-
unlock your full potential, you're fucked.
How many of them are
Crazy.
really just,
I don't think
super
it's,
eccentric and crazy and weird?
well, see, because I think at a certain point they get smart enough to understand that your brain's using so much power for certain different things, right? So, like, say if we use 1% of our like we'll say we use 5% of our brain, right? And fucking like 1% works on thinking, like your breathing and like your body functions and shit like that, right? And then like
Why don't we just say
2%
use
works on-
100% of your brain?
Well, yeah, well, okay, well, fucking think about that. Okay, fine, 100% of your brain, and like 30% goes here, 40% to do different things that your body.
Sure, oh, yeah,
You
like
know, and then
just
just-
daily
just to
activities like
comprehend-
walking and
yeah,
looking
like
or
right
taking
here, just
a,
to comprehend like me, this conversation taking a percent of my brain, me being able to do this takes a percent of my brain. Like everything does that, and then I think like once they start getting they're so smart that like they figure out that like they start dedicating more of their brain to that genius or that thing that they're thinking
Yeah.
about. So and they figure out how to
That
make
pursuit.
that happen. So then that makes like other things like
well, a lot of
being
times they're
awkward-
socially awkward.
Being awkward would be
Yeah.
one of those things you'd be like you
because they
wouldn't
don't
care.
give a fuck
They
that
don't
much.
give a fuck because they're so smart. They're like these people don't even understand what's
Yeah,
going on.
I have
like why would
really
I,
important
I am-
things to do.
I am yeah
I don't have
You know,
time
like,
to
they're
just
literally like-
socialize and talk.
yeah like they're like I don't want to listen to these dumb people talk no matter who they are. You know what I mean? Like
Or maybe
they're-
it's not even that they
not
don't have to
assholes
even
about
be
it, yeah.
demeaning
No,
about
I'm not
it.
saying they're not doing, but like maybe they're just like they
They're probably
don't
just like
want
these people don't have the capacity to understand.
That's what they're
Or
saying.
just
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
they've never ever been with any other person that they know how to act around them. Because they're always
Oh,
been
that's
alone.
always that's true because
That's
a lot
true.
of times they're pariahs and outcasts.
Mhm.
Although I think in modern culture, especially if you look at Silicon Valley, the nerdy, wealthy-looking guy is actually cleaning up, dude. Like, girls are starting to understand
where the money
that that's a good route to go. You don't need just some big buff dude that's all muscular. Having a smart guy that can make money and, you know, help support a family and, you know, all the things that women crave.
Yeah.
All the things that women crave is they need that comfort, you know?
Yeah.
And it used to be they needed the big buff dude to fight off, you know, the other crazy
animals.
big buff dudes and animals and shit.
Yeah.
So that was, for the longest time, what women craved is that. You need that muscular
Big,
build.
sexy, swell
And
back.
we're almost evolving to the
Yeah.
point where that's not needed anymore.
Yeah.
So now it's, you know, the next strong thing in the world. Me.
No,
Fucking me!
we were watching,
ladies!
when we were watching fantasy
Me.
fiction, in the same episode, it's like, did you hear about that guy that tried to fuck some girl?
You remember that guy?
But they were in the future, and he was swiping through his Sexy Minds magazine.
Sexy minds. Yeah.
Sexy Minds.
I will definitely never get high enough to fuck some gold.
Am I about to crazy fuck some gold right now? Dude, I fucking fantasy fiction. Honestly, they are fucking great. They're super
I like
good.
'em.
Yeah, like, and that's only because you've only heard that one. I've only heard like two, and he's heard like all of them. And dude, fucking, they are so good at what they do.
They
Like,
are
God,
definitely
Artists.
funny writers.
man. Oh yeah, they're great. And I
It
love
helps,
the fact-
honestly, it helps a lot that they both are just genuinely jolly people.
Yeah, yeah.
And they laugh at everything. Because there's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't laugh at or even
I was
think
fucking, it was making
is
me laugh
good.
hard.
And
man.
dude, I don't know why. I never laugh out loud a lot. Like, it's... For me to find something really funny
It has to be super
is kind of
cheeseball.
rare for me.
Or like they say, cheeseball.
I don't know
Like,
why.
No, it's stupid. It has to be stupid shit. Like when they're like you would laugh at the part where he's like the fucking
Wizard hole.
like
Yeah,
like,
Wizard
that
Hole.
shit made you
So
fucking
stupid.
die.
That
He's
cracked
like,
me up.
Yeah, that's the stuff that you
Wizard
like
Hole.
love. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
do the bone charger into the wizard hole, the wet wizard hole. You know, like that's the shit that made you laugh. And then the other shit, like me and fucking Oscar were loving, was like fucking. Was this guy about to fuck some gold?
Oh, where it was like they were having a serious conversation, and then we're having a conversation between two guys, and then he paints a picture of like everybody else is also a person. I like to have their own thoughts because he's Nicker. He goes, so true.
So true.
Like just a random guy just
Like-
speaking that like. Yes, we have the main characters, but the people in the background, they're not just background people. They're like, they have aspirations, they have dreams, they're their own characters.
Mhm.
Just by that simple thing that he threw out, and you just fucking got me, dude. It got me so bad.
they're so good, man. I
So
like
true.
I love them. If this ever becomes a big thing, like if we ever can, I would love to fucking meet up and be like, you were kind of
Dude,
an
if I could
inspiration
beat
to us
those
trying
guys,
to do this.
they're fucking crazy.
You know, it'd be cool. You know, like because like it would be kind of like an inspirational thing, like because like as in like watching them, listening to them do their thing is kind of like in a sense why we'd want to try this, and
Yeah.
they're fucking bad. I mean, we don't do the story thing, but we just doing our thing. We're just talking.
So what are we calling this, boys? Podcast?
I think
Yeah,
podcast. Yeah,
podcast.
The podcast, Canacast.
kind of
What was the other one?
I think
Texas
also,
Tea
I think
Cast.
also before you like start editing this up, we should have like us coming here and be like, hey, what's up, guys? This is our new show or whatever. Like have in like an intro.
We could just do that.
Because
right
we
now.
just started. We
Or
just turned this
make
bitch
this
on.
the intro.
We just
Yeah.
turned this bitch on. We just
This
started
whole-
recording. We didn't give an intro.
All right,
we didn't
here's
give
the
anything.
intro. It's halfway through, or a quarter of the way through.
If you
I don't
stay
know
this
how long
long,
this is gonna
congratulations, here's your
If you
intro.
stay this long, you get an intro.
be. You're a gangster
You're
for
get the
staying till the
You
intro.
get the mid-tro.
Welcome to the show. That was just the precursor to the real show.
This is the real thing.
No. What is that in the book? The foreword? No,
The climax?
No, in a book that's before the.
Foreshadowing.
No. It's the
Fucking
story
action?
before the first chapter.
My English teacher would hate
Oh, the
I think it's a
prologue.
prologue. Prologue. There
You
you
were
go.
always good.
Yeah.
Miss Kilgore loved you, but she
Wait,
didn't.
no, I just like to read
She
books.
loved that Mexican
Nah, I
dick.
just like to read
don't
books.
say that. That's weird. What if we became big and like our teacher heard that? Like I'd be like, what the fuck? That's weird. I would feel so uncomfortable.
All right.
Well, the
Back
reason
to
why
the
I know
intro.
that is
Back to the
I've
intro.
always-
Hold on,
we
I've
gotta
always
finish the
been
intro.
interested in writing something, and you
'Cause you're
understand
weird.
rising action and climax and whatever.
All right. Let's get the intro done, and then we can keep talking.
Okay.
So here's the prologue.
That was the prologue.
That was the prologue.
Yeah, the prologue.
Chapter 1.
Uno dos.
Here we are. Ethan, Rab, Cool J Punk, Oscar O'Meister, community manager Zidane or something.
AKA.
Fonzai, Adam. We are doing a podcast, if you will. super baked.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hell
the idea is what, boys? To just do this.
To just talk.
Just talk, have a good chat
What do you
with
mean?
you guys.
All right.
You might be
Yeah.
driving to work right now.
Might wanna
Traffic
hear-
sucks.
You want to be part of the conversation?
You might be
wanna-
cleaning your room. I
Yeah,
don't know, doing
whatever
laundry?
You wanna do.
I don't
just
know.
listen to us talk to you and talk amongst ourselves.
It's like you're that quiet friend sitting
You're-
there in
yeah,
the chair.
Literally, that's what it is. It's
You're
us
the
talking to each other, and the mic is just there, you know, and that the mic is the person listening. And I think
That's
that'd
what I'm
be,
talking to.
That's
Well,
that's what's awesome. Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
like,
saying.
you're
Yo,
breaking it. You're
you.
breaking the mission.
Hey, what up, Mike?
What up, Mike?
Mike?
Let's
There
go,
you go.
Mike.
If your name's Mike, there
Mike,
you go.
sorry.
dude.
Yes.
Sorry you're driving to work, or you got to mow the lawn, or you're vacuuming, or doing some chore.
Hey, maybe
But,
they're just
Mike-
running. How do you know that? Like maybe there's runners. That are
I'm
like,
just
oh,
saying,
I
I'm
just
sorry
want
if
a
you're doing
podcast.
any of that. If you're running, good on you.
That's awesome.
Or you just like to be bad, you listen to us at work.
Ooh.
If you're sexing,
Listen, like to be bad. And listen to us at
Who
work.
cares what your boss is saying? Listen to this podcast.
Listen to the podcast. Yeah, you don't need to hear anything else. Just type some shit on your computer. You're good, man. Oh man,
yeah. Welcome, Mike. We love you.
Mike, you're all
You're our
now,
inspiration.
Mike. Yeah. Mike.
I wanna be like
With the wind below my kite, and boy, I'm high flying today.
My blind. Damn, where's your little pin at? Can I hit that shit again? That thing is bala.
But yes, anyways, so we're just gonna be here talking, come up with some stories. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're smoking along with us,
That's awesome.
badass.
Hopefully
We
you're not
are.
driving. Hopefully you're not driving.
Somebody's driving to work, smoking.
Dude,
Listening
these
to the
guys are
podcast.
great. Like, holy
I
shit.
love smoking with these guys while I'm driving to work.
Oh my god. Don't do that.
Don't
That
do
probably
that.
wouldn't be the best idea.
We're smoking on an N pen from what is it again?
Navajo.
No.
Green Grows.
Man, I know I'm high when
Native tongue.
Native Roots.
Native Roots.
I know I'm baked
Ah.
and I can't remember fucking
Yeah, dude. We're fucking,
shit from 10 minutes ago.
Ooh, I feel my everything right now.
I
dude.
feel my everything.
That was great.
That guy feels all 1.26 liters in his body.
Ethan's just rubbing his face like he's rolling on ecstasy or something over here.
Definitely just high.
Anyways,
I would
we're
not
puffing
do
on
that.
this, so puff with us if you guys want.
And we did eat some edibles that were melted into a big, thick chocolate bar thing of non-knowing how
I did
much-
not partake of that.
Oh, I took a bite of it, a pretty good bite, and so that's probably gonna hit me here in a minute.
I should have probably taken a bigger part. I feel like maybe it was like 5. Because I was like, I don't know how much this is.
I just fucking took a big bite, dude. I was like, fuck it, man. Hopefully I don't hit the... I was like,
Here's
please
the
don't
thing.
be 80, please don't be 80. That's all I was doing. Please don't be 80 milligrams. Not gonna
There's
land.
no way that it melted down, 80 melted down into that.
Oh, no.
Because
I
the
know.
whole thing is 100.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that's why I was
But-
like, because I know, like, you know, it was just, that's what I knew is if I hit 80, I'd be fucking wouldn't be here right now because I'd be just fucking snoring. Because I can't believe it. I was in that one. You said he wakes up and drinks 100 milligrams
That is
of THC when he wakes up. Like that's fucking awesome. I want that to be me. That's fucking.
That's terrible, dude.
I want to work
If I
there.
wake up and I drink 100 milligrams of THC
Dude, you'd
and
be
I'm fine,
chilling.
I know I've ingested entirely too much weed in my
Oh,
life.
dude, I haven't done enough. Dude, my
Everything in
Hamill-
moderation, even with weed. And
Well,
I know you're young and just getting into it, but my wisdom, as much as I have, is that for sure. Everything in moderation. Even moderation.
Even moderation.
Wise words from an elderly man.
Yes.
Yes, my
gold is a real treasure.
My pretties.
Dude, I just want to. We should just make a whole podcast about talking about fucking how badass fantasy fiction are because those guys are just fucking awesome.
because they
We
have
should
more
make
meat.
a podcast about the podcast
Oh.
that we're making right now.
Exactly.
The next podcast should just be us listening to this podcast,
and then it just keeps
and then
going.
talking about the podcast.
And then it keeps going.
And
Like
we
if
just
we listen
keep,
to it. Dude,
and that would be
that's-
the entire.
Dude,
Episode
did
1
anybody lock the door?
is us
Because wait, before anything else happens, the fucking door is right there. Did anybody lock it? Because I fucking am like, dude, if somebody walks through that goddamn door right now, they're seeing me first. So if they're evil, I'm fucking getting spell cast at my ass. You know, I'm like,
so
please have that door locked, because I don't need no fucking motherfucking spellcaster coming in, like, turn my dick into
Go
a lizard.
lock it.
Using
then,
that mouse magic.
Is it
on you.
locked?
I have no idea.
Let's just
If
pretend
you're
it's
wigging
locked.
out about it,
Let's pretend it's locked, because I do not.
Yeah, I can just walk over there.
No, stay. No.
look, you
Oscar,
freaked
don't go.
Oscar out.
I gotta walk.
No, you don't
I'm
even
in.
walk.
I'm in that point where I gotta move or something.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you freaked Oscar out enough that he's got to go lock it.
That's locked.
It's locked.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I never want to ever do that again, dog.
Dude.
He's all out there alone and shit.
Nah, dude. Like I even told Ethan too. I was like, yeah, man. Like I'm still kind of still a little bit like afraid of the dark because like. Well, it's human nature to be afraid of the unknown, and like the darkness is truly like that's a few feet away from me. I don't know what's behind that shit. I'm freaking the fuck out. And like, everybody, I joined the Paranormal Research Club in college. Used to be like funny, everybody just had to have a good time. And one time, one of our friends, we were having this conversation. He was like, "Hey man, I just joined this to like just have like have a good."
Oh, shit.
Fucking guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
He was like, I just
Sorry.
joined to have a good time, to be with you guys. But, like, what happens if we do find something? Like, we encountered the paranormal. Like,
Holy
how the fuck? I can't tell you how we react in that situation. It's like, I don't know if I'm
probably
gonna run
shit my
away.
pants. I'm
It's
not gonna
like,
lie.
I could, like,
I don't
what?
know. You
It's
don't
like-
know, though. Because,
it's
like,
like-
I would say I wouldn't do that, but... you
Yeah,
know
it
what
is
I
like,
mean?
I can't tell you. Like, I can fucking run or just
I mean,
fucking-
I've been in such stressful and, like, intense and just...
You
like,
should know, man.
firefights. I've done that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
but it didn't scare me. Firefights make you flinch to get down, and then you're like fucking in it. Like your adrenaline's pumping, you're chilling, dude. You love it. It's amazing. It's like the best high ever. Like this is nothing compared to like us being blazed like this is nothing. I would go get in a firefight and say like, dude, it was oh my god, dude. Like
Yeah, I mean, the amount of
It
adrenaline
is
pumping through
the-
you is
the ultimate. That's why I say this all the time too. And like they gave us a brief
like
about
nothing
it.
else,
They
really.
gave us a brief about it when we got back. They're like, hey, a lot of people get fucked up whenever they come back from deployment because they go out and they try to take drugs. They try to like drive cars fast. They do all this shit because they're trying to get that high again. But you can't get it, man. Like,
Great, and here
you
you are
can't-
just getting fucking lit up
No.
every single day.
No, but I'm smoking weed, man. I'm fine. It's just gonna make me feel good. You know, I like that shit. But I know I'll never get as high as that. And that the weed is the only thing I will do. Like I'm not like fucking looking for that high. I like being high because it helps me with my like fucking being in public. If I'm high and in public, I'm chilling. If I'm not high, I'm fucking wigging out because I'm super self conscious about myself and like all that bullshit. So it just makes me feel good, and I like that.
We gotta work
But-
on your confidence, bro.
Just give me some weed. I'm chilling. Man. I don't give a fuck
You should
about
just be
shit.
like that all the
I
time.
can't, dude. I cannot do it. I've had this problem all my life,
Yeah, we gotta get you out of that, bro.
but I'm fine. Like
I mean, you got a great lady. That should be a huge boost.
oh no, it is definitely
there.
like definitely is a huge boost. That but I think it's one of those things that yes,
Now, does
I
it
have-
seem real to you yet? Like the relationship, or does it still seem like it's rocky because she's so far away?
oh no, I definitely for me it feels 100% real. Like yeah, I have no doubt in my mind. It's like that there's like we both love each other and like that. Like it's fucking. I'm already in the relationship. Like that's why. Like no matter what, I'd never fucking do anything like with anybody else because I'm like as I consider myself like if I see an attractive girl, I'd be like yeah she's attractive or whatever. But I'm with my girl. I got somebody. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's how I
that's
see it.
dope,
Like,
man.
my
That's
girl.
dope.
I believe that's how she
That's
sees
dope.
it. That's
I think I'm too jaded to do that. I think I'm too jaded to have a long distance relationship.
well, yeah.
To be honest,
You'd be thinking like, what are they doing?
not even. I think I'm maybe too selfish as well.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
that would just suck, man,
Mhm.
for a long period of time.
Oh well, I mean, I think it's easier because we haven't met each other yet. I think if you met somebody and then I bet it's a lot harder.
Yeah,
Because
that's true. That's
I
actually
think
a really
that
good point.
we have an advantage. I think me and Nikki have an advantage with this one because we haven't met each other yet. And then when we do meet each other, we don't have to worry about like we're not gonna have to
It's
like
an
worry
interesting
about
way to
not
look
you
at
know.
it.
And I think that's it because I believe for people that are with each other and know what it's like to like me and Nikki don't know what it's like to give each other like a kiss or hug each other lay in bed with each other or do whatever we do, or like just be around each other. We don't know that,
Yeah.
right? But and so that's something we're excited and anticipating and waiting for, and like really excited and waiting. We're anxious for. We're always like wanting it so bad, right? As in, if you've already done that, you know what that's like, and you kind of like, I can get that with somebody else, or something like it's just it's weird. Like, and I think that's like our advantage on the whole thing is we haven't met each other yet.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
That's interesting, dude. I don't think I would have looked at it that way. That's pretty fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
By the way, you should be taking your blood thinners, man.
I do
That's
take my
kind of
blood
a
thinners.
big deal. You said you haven't taken them for 5 days.
No, I've done that before. Like, that was for the tattoo thing. I took my last blood thinner. I took yesterday. It was after we
were
ate.
telling us that you hadn't taken them in 5 days.
I said I'd done that before. Because I literally...
Nah,
yes,
dude,
because
you
I
for
remember.
sure
I
said-
ate... Because what did I do yesterday? I made the guacamole stuff, right? As soon as I made the guacamole stuff, I ate it, and I took one of the pills.
I don't think I was here for that.
Oh, yeah, was he? No, you were here, and then you went to bed, and then we finished. And when we finished...
Oh.
Because
okay.
I made more because he had the other half of the avocado, and I wanted to mix it up, and I ate it too. It was super good. Like, that shit was baller.
Baller.
Yeah, like I was saying, like
What were
everybody,
you saying, Oscar?
everybody has a paranormal story that's ever happened to them. Everyone always has like a
Did we
weird
just
experience.
completely cut you off or something?
Everybody always has a different
What
experience,
happened?
right? I've never had one.
You've never had a paranormal
never had a weird
experience?
experience, but everybody I met always has a story. And I feel like when I'm alone, it's like, this is it. This is when it happens.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out, feel fear I've never felt in my entire life, and be frozen and be petrified.
I think that was my eyes, the eyes in the window. And that was your spaceship.
I'm gonna be petrified, and I'm
He
gonna
hasn't
remember
had
this.
one yet.
I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my fucking life, and it's gonna stay with me, and it's gonna hit me real hard right now. That's what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it doesn't happen, and I'm like, okay, that was close, but maybe next time.
And you gotta think about it too, is the fact that now you need to not live with us, because that could bring us bad juju when we have that experience. Like, because it could be a group thing. What if we all experience it together? Like, fuck that shit.
Oh, you saying you kicking me out because you don't want to have another
No,
one?
I already have one. He already
Yeah,
has
you don't want to have another
We don't
one.
want another one, Dan. Now you got me all fucked up. Like, what if it starts in my room and goes to you? Like, what the fuck, man? I'm fucking done. It
starts in my
goes to me first. It's like I'm gonna just come to this guy and make him fucked, and then go to that guy and fuck him.
And it fucking
in his
and just fucking trips me out. And like I've always
He
been
goes
like,
to your room, walks into my room. This ain't him.
No! We're like, what is going on right now? And he goes into his room and says, "Ah," and he's like,
By
no!
this point, he's heard us freaking out, so he's out the door and down the stairs.
yeah, what if when he goes to you, he just leaves? He just gives up. Like, what if that's always been happening my entire life? Like, it always happened to somebody else. I just bring it, but it's kind of like
always makes
it's kind
a
of like a
mistake.
magnet. It's kind of like a magnet. I magnetize it, but when it gets close enough, it just gets pushed away, and somebody else gets hit with it.
Well, fucking hopefully it's other people in the building, not us, dude.
No, shit.
I've had my experience. I don't want any more, dude.
Yeah, and I
No
think
more.
this is it. This is the one. And
Yeah.
like I said, I've always
Here comes-
liked reading books, and I've always had like a great
Here comes the
imagination.
weed.
I have a great imagination, and when it's just darkness, my brain goes to fucking crazy places, even when I'm not in weed. So right now, I'm fucking
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
Like the
man.
weird shit I drew, like yeah, like fucking.
You should start drawing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be some weird shit. Like one time, oh yeah,
Should be.
I remember
That's
I had a
the
fucking
best.
The weird shit.
fucked up fucking dream, dude. It was like I was awake in my room, right? I was in my room, and all the lights were off, so it's completely dark. Right, just dark. But there's enough light for me to like tell where I'm at, like coming from a window, so it's like kind of like blue tinted. I can see myself, and suddenly in the dark corner I see something, and it slowly starts coming up to the light. So it's like slowly starts revealing what it is. First, like with his feet, like gray feet, kind of like a human, and then like hands, kind of with claws and shit. It keeps getting closer, and it's like a thing with like a giant bird face. Like it has like a bird face, but it's not like a nice bird face. It's like a fucking. It's close enough to being human, but not really. It's like in that uncanny, and like that uncanny thing where just you feel uneasy watching it, and it just gets close to me, and I can just partly see what it is, looking straight at me, and partly is completely still in the dark, and it just goes back into the
That's
darkness.
creepy. That gave me the willies.
And just slips back in, and I just like I see just shit like that. It just freaks me out.
Dude,
And
can you draw that stuff?
And when I watch scary movies, it's like the way the music builds tension and like you know how like the real good movies where they
Yeah.
the music builds tension, like the actions of people, like I feel like I could make that even have more tension if I had my hands into that
In the music?
in the music or in the way the scene
So are
was
you
set.
musically gifted?
No,
do
no,
you-
not like I'm not saying the music. I'm saying like I can make the atmosphere I like feel a lot more tenser if I was writing it. I feel like I would know how to make it a little bit more tense than what it was and give you like a little bit more of a like oh shit what's gonna happen next, you know?
So if you're writing the movie,
yeah, like if I was writing the
so
script.
you like to write?
I've never written anything, but I feel like I would like to write.
Okay.
But I've never actually tried to because I'm like I'm gonna write something and it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a piece
Damn,
of shit.
fear of failure?
Yeah.
That's the worst fear you
And
can
it's like
have.
the first
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
roadblock that I've never even gone to write
Dude.
anything. I was like, I'm gonna write something, and
But
it's gonna be garbage.
Here's what you got to remember, man. There's a lot of shit to do in life, and the one thing that I know is you're gonna fail at shit. You might suck at writing. You might be shit. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get, right? It's all about improving a skill. You might write one day and be really fucking good and just naturally gifted, and you can slowly make steps to get better. You know, you don't really know until you try, right?
Yeah.
And if you fail at that, how else are you going to learn that you didn't like it? You're just always going to be here thinking, well, what if I did do that? I
Yeah.
could have done that. Well, shit, man. I would rather know, fail, and be like, cool, that was dope. I learned a lot from that experience. What else am I going to do? I'm going to go try fucking painting, or I'm going to go, it doesn't even have to be another artistic pursuit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hunt. I'm going to go become a hunter, or whatever. Like, you're never going to know unless you fail first, bro. You got to find out what you don't like to find out what you do like.
Mm-hmm.
So, try shit out, man.
Started writing shit.
Serious, dude. Write a story, write a poem, write whatever. You know?
Yep.
Work on some shit. Do it. If there's one thing that I know is whenever I have an urge to be, like, creative or artsy or something, I always find an outlet. And, you know, sometimes it's drawing on a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to do that more, but a lot of times it's something on the computer.
Yeah, editing.
Just
and
being
shit.
creative, just editing something, making some graphics, whatever it is. Like I'll scratch that itch. I think it's good, man. If you have those tendencies, scratching that itch. Do you have any
I don't
creative
think
things?
so. I'm not a very creative person. I suck at all that shit. So.
Well, most of my creativity comes from not me, but my subconscious is fucking me.
Your subconscious is fucking.
fucking me. It puts the shit in my brain. But I feel like that's a lot of the people have like the ones that have fucked up brains were the ones that wrote a bunch of crazy stories, and that's what got good.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
Because it's like
That's why I was saying, be true to that craziness.
because if it's your own craziness and it's literally your own ideas, it's something they're putting on the TV that I'm not gonna know about. You know what I mean? Like until I see it and I'm like, holy shit, it's a new whole thing. You know, those are his ideas. His kind of crazy, which is I won't know it. You know, it's like it will be different for everybody. You know, just depends on your level of how much you think is crazy. Like some people overreact to the dumbest stuff on like a movie, and like I'm like, what? And maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe on some different levels or something. You know.
I did find it weird that they, in that POTCAST. Wait, what did we listen to? Podcast?
Yeah.
No, that POTCAST is an
Yeah.
awesome.
The
we-
podcast,
no, we
the one that we
listened
listened to yesterday. What's it
Yeah,
called?
Fantasy
that was
fiction.
fantasy
Fantasy fiction.
POTCAST is awesome. They are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're the streamers.
Yeah, they do their podcast on YouTube, and then they also do a stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like twitch.tv/POTCAST or whatever. Those guys are awesome. Yeah.
I don't even know what I was gonna say now.
You were gonna say that fantasy fiction.
Oh yeah. I thought it was weird that they ragged on Transformers so much, but didn't rag on Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, you were like, and you said that. Like I was like,
yeah, I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know, maybe more of a nerd than you, but when you go watch Transformers, something with a lot of history already behind it that has a creative background, and it has like this lore and story, and you
you're
go to see
expecting,
and you go to see this movie and you just see like a random shit and you're like disappointed. But when you go to see 5-7, it's a brand new IP you never seen and you know it's meant to be something like that. You're fine with it. It's like, this is pretty cheesy, but it is.
Because you don't know the
But
background.
this is the 4th Transformers. And they've only gotten more ridiculous with each one. There's,
Oh my God.
where's the expectation for suddenly it being good? You should be expecting it to stay bad. It's the same director. It's the same fucking people behind all of them. Like,
Maybe they did expect
Yeah,
it to be
there's
bad, but they
7
were just still ratting on it.
Well, there's 7
Yeah.
Fast and the Furiouses, though.
they just
There's
I
more
guess
Fast
some
and
people
Furious.
hold certain things to a higher standard than others. Ultimately, somehow they hold Transformers up because they know more about it.
Well,
I don't know if
agree
it
with
even
them,
has
though.
a great backstory.
Well, I mean, if you
Like,
know it
does
and like the stuff, I think a lot of
It's
people
probably
would agree.
really stupid, isn't it?
I don't know.
Does anybody know it?
Yeah, well, the reason why they're fighting is they're in civil war with each other.
So isn't the backstory just like the first one, where the two species on their planet fight each other,
and they come to Earth.
and then they come to Earth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but there's
Sorry,
like,
I totally interrupted you.
no, but there's like more of it. But it's like, I don't know, like how did this go wrong?
How did this go wrong?
You know what I mean?
How did this
It's
go
like I know
wrong?
Megatron's bad, but like I don't even know what's happening right
Yeah,
now.
like, why is he bad?
That's what I mean.
What if the
I
other
don't
guy's
understand
actually
this.
the bad guy? We just see him as a good guy because of our perspective, you know?
Yeah, like
Yeah, what the
Optimus
fuck is
Prime, they're the minority in their planet, the Optimus, and like they try and make a decision to like fuck like 90% of the other population.
Actually, fuck them, or
I don't know. It's like because they're only a tangent.
They'll be their
Apparently,
fuck
there's
dolls.
more Decepticons there, it's Autobots, and like Megatron's trying to make a decision for the greater good of all the everybody else. And Optimus is being a piece of shit, like not letting the always die. You know,
yeah.
Like,
You're
something
our
like
fuck dolls. No, you're our fuck dolls. No,
No.
you're our fuck dolls.
Oh my god.
like you know, like Megatron is making the decision of the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few,
Mhm.
and Optimus is like, no man, fuck you,
No man, fuck you.
kill them all.
Kill them all.
I can't really blame him.
Kill them
Fucked up.
all. Jesus Christ.
That's something your hero should never say.
Yeah. So,
Those
I thought
people
that
that
was a
flew
good
those
line.
places, the Transformers are gonna get it now.
That was a good line.
yeah.
I like that. That was smart. That was good.
That was good of them to make. Yeah. Those guys are baller.
Yeah. I like Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy.
Yeah. And there's like 4 different
They
podcasts
have,
I
like,
listen
they
to,
have
and I
Muppet
think
kind of voices.
they each have one of those
I
guys
guess.
always together.
Yeah, they're fucking. Those guys.
That
are
guy's
awesome.
fucking awesome. There's another one. The Muppet guy. There's another one called Goosebumps, and I told you they reviewed the Goosebumps books.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a guy named Chad who has a podcast with another guy, and it's called Paranoia Shop, and it's a podcast about. And they talk about like the paranormal and things that happen.
That's crazy.
And mostly just make
So
fun.
they
of
do.
it.
They do
Yeah.
But it's not like they're just shitting on it. It's like
Yeah.
they'll talk about it, it's like this could make sense, but look how stupid it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking. It's just, and they have the same like comedy style as like fantasy fiction.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I bet that sounds awesome. I have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like listening to it.
They have one on the number stations. That was pretty cool. You guys know about the number stations?
What's the number station?
No.
Every so often there'll be a station that you can pick up, but it has to be like an old time AM radio,
Mhm.
and it'll be a person going 17, Alpha, 13. It'll be like just numbers, and then just out there in the middle of nowhere, just being like weird shits. There's one called the Yosemite Sam because it was like 16, 17, 46, 3. And then you hear Yosemite Sam go, blow you up to smithereens! And then it just starts repeating itself over and over.
So these are all recorded from the radio?
No, it's just like, I think it's like somebody on a radio and then broadcasting that
But
number
why?
out there. Nobody knows. It's just different places. There's different
Well,
number
what was this
stations.
conversation going to? Why'd you say that?
Because they're paranormal and radio number stations are pretty paranormal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm saying that they're called Paranoia Shop and they do paranormal videos. And I was saying, like, for example, one of their videos is on.
Okay. That was tripping
the
me
number
so fucking
stations.
hard. Like, what are you talking about? Like, fucking people putting random shit on the radio?
Yeah, and then you have to have like an AM time radio, and you can go around trying to pick up these stations. And like people have speculated that it was probably during the Cold War. It was spies trying to talk to each other, sending code messages,
Yeah,
And then just-
absolutely.
and then just
That's
never-
exactly what that seems like.
and then just never did. But like honestly, nobody knows anything.
It's probably just somebody playing a fucking huge prank.
Like,
Just some dude that
All
just
over
knows
the-
how to tap
But they're
into,
all
like-
over the United States.
Yeah.
Maybe he just knows how to manipulate radio waves really
Maybe he
easily.
does.
Beast.
Maybe
He's
he
like
can bounce
he's the
one
Tesla
from
of
one
radio
side.
waves.
They can bounce one from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Damn, son.
Boom! He's aiming
And
that.
then
He's
we,
sniping
and then
that
we
shit.
learn to use sound as a weapon like Lucio, and we can just snipe anybody in the world.
Dude, I love Lucio.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lucio.
Turn it up.
God damn, why'd you have to talk about Overwatch now? All I want to do is play it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some Overwatch after this.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 you have to smithy.
Yeah,
And Chad, the guy who's like, dude, that's a bomb threat. That's definitely a bomb threat.
that's all.
What's that?
What?
The number station.
The number station.
The one where you sound blah, 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 you have to smithereens. And then Chad's like, that's definitely a bomb threat.
That's awesome. Definitely a bomb threat.
It's definitely a bomb threat.
That's super weird. So you could just tune into a station right now,
I don't know, you have to find
and
them.
you'd have to find it. It'd be random.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
like-
could just be tuning through stations and then just
in an
come
AM,
across.
in an AM radio, yeah. Like you could come across a number station.
And they just appear randomly every so often.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know much of the subject. I just know they exist and they're out there and people were trying to.
And
go
you've
there.
heard them before,
I haven't heard them, but I've heard the recordings that people made of the stations.
right? That's
so
what
we
I mean.
so we can hear them if
Yeah.
we wanted to. Yeah. You
Yeah,
Can.
so
You
you
can
like
hear
jump online and listen to
and
them
listen to
shit.
like Yosemite Sam number station.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's super weird. Is there a theory, like a general theory?
Well,
about
like I
what
said,
they
they
are?
speculate all these spies talking to each other, but no one really knows.
Maybe it's the underground lizard men.
Probably.
Damn.
You want to hear that Yosemite Sam one?
Whatever.
You want to fucking trip the fuck out right now? So then, this fucking
The quietest phone ever.
this radio station is out there.
You want to hear it? Yeah. So let me grab my phone.
Let me get my
Okay.
phone. We do
Oh,
right.
you have
We
those
do
speakers
right.
in here. They're fucking down.
There you go.
Shit.
It's gonna be even quieter than it.
Yeah, probably.
Even quieter than the phone. That'd be funny.
These are dope as fuck. Are these expensive?
I think they're like $70 or something.
What are they? The Razer something?
Razer.
Ferox?
Yeah.
Razer Ferox. Little mobile speakers. Those are dope. They have like a super realistic, or not realistic, like...
Not seem like
Whoa!
much, but a mystery
Louder.
lies deep within the sound
The
super
fuck?
futuristic feel. And you
of
press these
this
down,
transmission.
pop them back up.
This is the station.
It's been startling listeners since 2000.
We didn't hear it.
Mystery lies deep within the sound of this radio transmission.
Turn it down just a little bit.
It's been startling listeners.
Well,
since
that's not all of it. That's just have a part of it.
How old was that video that you were watching? It looked like it was from the 1950s.
I think they were making it like that on purpose.
Oh yeah, he did say since 2003.
What?
He said that's when these
Well, I don't know.
radio
when.
things started getting
I
picked
think they've been
up.
for forever.
They've been going forever?
Yeah, dude. Since
Like since even before radio was around?
maybe before it was around. I don't know why it's supposed to have a number. Well, it sounds like this though.
It's like music? Sounds like music. It's gonna build up. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You can only pick them up to shortwave radios.
Shortwave radios?
Yeah.
I feel like we're building up to a big bass drop. That was weird.
And now we're all brainwashed. And now we're all fucked. And we just became sleeper agents and killed the president or some shit like fuck.
This was Oscar's plan all along.
Yep.
I told
Dude!
I told you it was the Russian spies in the very
Evil
first day.
fucking genius!
He's one of those sleeper Hispanic people.
I'm a Russian sleeper agent that works for Mexico, though.
That sounded like a phone dial. Or a phone, Busy phone. Wow, that's weird.
Those numbers. They always have something, and then they'll give you the number at the end. It's like attention, attention, and then they'll give you a number.
Oh shit.
Here's another one. This one was fun in the 90s.
I wonder if it's like revolutionaries that are still
That was found in
like
the
ready to
90s.
fucking
Yeah, this was fun in the 90s.
revolutionaries that are just like, yo man, we're still on shortwave. If shit ever goes down with the government, you know where to find me. I'm still here. I got my gun in my hand. I'm ready to fucking fight, motherfuckers. I will fuck some motherfuckers up.
They always have a thing that plays and then a number. And
That's the Illuminati.
That's their single,
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude.
this one was found in East Germany.
So I can understand this county. Da. This is kind of creeping me out.
And these are just always playing sometime in the time in the radio waves. So they're playing right now, we can even hear. That was the number in German.
What does it fucking mean?
Nobody knows, man. Maybe it's the secrets to the universe.
Just these random radio stations with numbers attached to them.
Just always being said. You can figure it out at any moment. But nobody ever
This one was found in
does.
East Germany around the Cold War era. This
That's weird.
yeah.
Maybe it's aliens trying to communicate with us.
He's not getting it right.
Maybe they're like getting close to it.
Closer and closer.
Like, I don't know, they play these weird sounds a lot. Maybe if we play these weird... Maybe an alien's senses are not even the same. Maybe they don't hear sounds, maybe they feel sounds or something, you know? So, to them, something that we hear might feel different to them, so they don't necessarily get it, even though they actually feel it in a different way. They just don't know why we have it,
Yeah.
you know, in a certain order. Music to an alien that feels sound might not really feel good.
Yeah.
Don't know where I was going with that.
That's what they're trying to communicate. They're trying
Yeah.
their best to learn how to communicate.
And that's the closest they've gotten. Fuck, they suck at this, dude. They're never gonna get it.
Damn, they should be smarter. It's their fault.
They're probably the last one of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like arrogant human.
Shit, for all we know, it could be
Yeah,
like
but that's-
grasshoppers that are fucking sending that sound out.
Damn, dude.
that's
Grasshoppers.
numbers.
Or maybe that's what dolphins are sending out.
Damn.
What if that's how dolphins are communicating
Or
with
octopuses.
humans?
Trying to communicate to humans through radio waves because they've already evolved to that level, and they understand
Whoa, that
how
would
to
be
do
crazy.
it. They understand how to do it, but we don't understand it because we're not evolved. And then
Yeah.
when we get to the point where we understand those waves because from the dolphins, we evolve to the dolphin, and then go like we slowly start evolving. back
Yeah,
to the
so
dolphin
it starts
because
to evolve us
we-
into the
we-
dolphin
how
because
about
we're
smart
now.
we learn that knowledge.
Dude, that's crazy
God,
as fuck.
yeah,
That's
it's fucking me hard.
You remember Rick and
that's
Morty?
crazy.
Yeah.
When the guy in time is like, yeah, you gotta go past the dinosaurs. No, if you get to the dolphin people, you went too far. Yeah, come back. Yeah, there you go.
When you get too far.
The dolphin people get too far, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy to think about.
The dolphins are just evolved past us,
Yep.
and they're like, yeah, man, we're chilling down here. We ain't got to deal with all your bullshit up
And
there.
we're keeping the earth safe, protecting the earth, not destroying it. You know, because they're living as one with nature.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. What if maybe before dolphins and man, we were just one creature, and then
We're
that
weak.
creature moved off to one, maybe like a small portion of like this original creature's herd moved off in a different direction than another creature. The other creature moved towards the water, and another one moved up towards land, and they just evolved to be more, you know,
we're the same.
according to where they're living. They just evolved, and it's been so fucking long since that split. It's been so long we can't even see back that far.
Yeah.
And we've just gotten so far away from each other.
Ooh.
We don't know it.
Ooh.
We don't even fucking know it.
That's exactly what happened, right? I mean, I'm not saying the other world is real, but I'm saying there was the fish that were vertebrates.
That's actually very true.
That got the spine, that were vertebrates, and then those fish evolved into more different vertebrates, and then like
that's
some of
true.
us
I
got
guess
on
it
land,
was.
and some of them stayed in.
Yeah, that's exactly. I just basically
Explain
came up
exactly
with.
what happened.
I came up with evolution on my own somehow.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not obviously,
Yeah, I know,
like
I know, I'm just
actually,
like,
but somehow I just forgot what evolution was, and I explained it differently enough in my head that I like discovered it myself.
This stuff is working really good. We're really high.
Yeah, man.
Where's that pin at?
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
Discovery Channel is the best. Discovery, fucking National
I do love
Geographic.
me some Discovery Channel.
Are
Dude.
Discovery like being sells though and have like weird shows now? Like, or are they still?
They've
have,
always had Shark Week, but they
No,
have-
not Shark Week, but like, I'm talking about like, what was it? I don't know, or like History Channel or something where they're making those like more reality shows and like making it cheeseball and or cheesy or whatever.
I mean, they probably are making those because not a lot of people watch as many documentaries as they used to.
Yeah.
But they still have some good documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh my God.
No, they do have good documentaries. So.
Dude, all I know is I just watch whatever comes on to Netflix that looks like a cool documentary. I love that shit.
That's what me and Mike used to do.
I love documentaries.
Dude, we should do
man.
that right now after the podcast.
After the podcast?
The podcast.
Wait, did we decide if that's what we're calling it?
I thought that was it. I mean, what else?
Podcast, can
Welcome
cast.
to intro number 2. Congratulations if you made it to the second
You
one.
made it to the second one. You are a trooper. Thank you so much for being that fucking awesome. Holy shit, you're a badass.
You listened to the pre-prologue, the prologue, and now
Yeah.
we're
if
beginning
you-
chapter 1.
If you are at this part right now, you should comment like fucking bazinga or something.
Bazinga.
Like, comment like, I know what happened in this episode. Because like we have it, and
Bazinga
then, yeah,
at
like,
the end of it.
and then everybody fucking knows because like they fucking like only the people that
Anybody
actually made
that's
this
typed
far
that out.
would type that out. That would be perfect, man. Like holy shit.
Hold on. Can I look at how long this has been?
Yeah, it's the bottom
okay.
left. Bottom left.
Yeah, it's been an hour 17.
Yeah, we're still going, man. We're chilling.
Yeah, I'm not saying we should stop. God damn, dude, I was about to do something. I forgot. Man, this is the most annoying thing about being baked for me. Is my short-term memory always just
Fucks you.
disappears. Might as well not be present anymore. It's probably just going to bed. Maybe I put it into a coma.
That happens to me sometimes, but I know if I want to recall something, I repeat like 3 or 4 times in my brain, so like it stays in there.
You know,
Yeah.
Like for example, when you guys went off tangent, you were like, "Did we interrupt you?"
You do actually come
I was
back
like,
to topics.
I was like, I
You
gotta
do
keep
come
it-
back to
I gotta
topics
keep it-
really easily.
I'm gonna keep
You
back to my
and
brains.
I get lost very
Well, see,
easily.
my biggest thing, and the reason I think I do that, is because I'm in a continuous competition right now with my paranoid side and my logical side, and then talk to you guys. Like that's going on while I'm talking to you. Like, because there's a lot of stuff I'm thinking about. Like, I'm talking right now, but I'm definitely thinking about why I'm paranoid right now, and like it's fucking me so hard. But I'm like,
Damn, bro.
like so, like I think that's why I kind of forget things. 'Cause I'm thinking about both things at all times.
Interesting. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking weird, but I like it. I don't care.
I like it.
I mean, well,
you
I
don't
like
tell me
it
what to
as
do.
long as I can control the fucking that I'm logical side of it. If I lose that, dude, I'm gonna be fucking never smoking weed again. I'm done, dude. Jesus.
Damn, dude. That scares the fuck out of me, you talking like that.
You just admitted
Why?
to going. There might be a chance of you going crazy, and it might happen when you're high.
Yeah.
You just threaten us in the future.
That was
No.
a weird.
Why does that scare you? I don't
It
know.
was very. It did kind of feel like
Forget
a
I
threat.
said it. Forget I said it. Forget I said it. I don't mean it. That never happened. We're cutting this part out.
Good.
I'm gonna snap on you, boys.
I don't
I'm actually not worried about you snapping.
I know what happens when you snap. You sleep.
Oh my god. Dude, 80 milligrams, man. That shit fucking hit me in the head, dude. I got hit with the
That's
claw
funny.
with that one. Like, holy shit. That 80 milligrams fucking. I wasn't even paranoid because I was spinning so hard.
Oh,
I
shit.
couldn't even. Like, I was sitting on the toilet and it was like.
Did you
I
throw
thought
up?
no, I didn't throw up. I thought I had to poop. So I sat on the toilet, right? But it was like the hardest thing to do, and I don't know how long it took me to get up off the toilet. I didn't even poop. I just like
Yeah.
sat there with my pants down.
You're just like, am
I
I
just
gonna
couldn't
poop?
get
I
up.
don't even know.
I can't get up.
How,
and,
I'm
like,
so high.
I
have
finally
no
got
idea
up,
what's
and I'm
going
just like, I got up, and I felt like my whole body was spinning. I felt like my whole body was moving.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like, dude, what the fuck, man? And I just like went, and I laid on my bed, and my eyes were closed as fuck. I was like, I'm going to sleep. Fuck this shit, dude. This is weird. I don't like this game. And Oscar's walking in. I hear him walking in, so I open my eyes. 'Cause I don't want him to know that. For some reason, I'm like paranoid. Like, I don't want to know I was trying to sleep. And so fucking, I open my eyes, and he sees me, and I'm like, what's up, dude? He's like, oh, I just want to see if you're what's going on. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay down for a few minutes. And he's like, all right. He leaves, and I'm like, fuck that, dude, I'm going to sleep. And I'm fucking done. And then like 5 hours later, I wake up. Like,
I
holy
remember
shit.
I was telling him the story, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna die." I thought I was gonna die on the
I
toilet.
thought I
Like,
was
somebody
gonna die
come better
as well,
fucking
dude.
find me.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
because I couldn't, like, I was like, dude, so fucking baked, and like I was way, fuck that, dude, that shit, 80 milligrams is
Too
not gonna
much.
be a deal for a while.
I gotta take a piss.
Oh god, I do too, but I'm like, that's part of my paranoia thing. I can't pee right now. I gotta pee so fucking bad. Like,
Go pee, dude. There's a pee break. We can edit this out.
no, dude, it's not about that. It's like I'm afraid to go over there, man. There's something out there, dude.
Just spewing right here. We thought they're
There's
open. Like your bathroom?
Both or something. It's in the hallway, just waiting for
Oh,
it.
his wiener's out.
It's weird. You're fucking weird.
But that's in the bathroom. Oh, goddamn, now you're fucking me right now, dude. Now you're fucking me, dude. I'm be like, damn, my window ain't got no currents,
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I didn't think I was gonna hit you with it, man. Cause like, now you're fucking me, dude. I don't have credit. Dude.
I'm trying hasn't had no currents, dude.
Oh, man. Oh.
Here's the best part about this. We can come back and listen to what happened while we were gone.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Definitely a thing.
Cool. Alright. See what you guys are saying about me?
Oh, see, he's the fucking guy. I said, am I getting you with my name? Like, now that it's us two, and you're like, oh, you can hear him talking. That's me, man. I'm in my fucking room, and I hear y'all fucking talking, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on over there, man? Those motherfuckers are plotting to kiss me.
Kiss you? Oh, we are plotting to kiss you.
Against me. I didn't say kiss me.
Oh,
I
we're
said
plotting
against me.
to kiss you.
Oh, well, then just keep staying away from me with that.
I'm gonna give you penis kisses.
What?
With my dick, I'm just gonna like penis
Yeah.
kiss you.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is going on?
dude.
I think, what is it? This is weird. We should stop.
I think we're at a point where it's just, I don't
The
even know.
plot is coming together.
It's
No,
thickening.
it's not thickening. I should have said that because that would have been a great sex joke.
Oh.
Both of you were like,
Dude,
I'm
we were
terrible.
fucking bone hard on it.
damn.
I don't
We
like this.
fucking put it in that wizard
I
hole.
don't like us talking about this right now. We'll stop that.
Stop talking about what? Wizard holes?
No. Weird gay not things about us three. I don't know. It feels weird.
You looked like, you kind of looked like Summit right there for a second. That was weird.
What?
You kind of looked like Summit for a second.
Achoo!
I like Summit.
Summit's in the
Summit.
pit. You look just like Summit
When I look
if
up,
Summit looked just like you.
Makes sense.
It's fucking out.
Oh my god, he's token up.
I can't even.
Never token down.
Can't tell you a
Let me get some
secret.
of that.
Can't tell you a secret.
Yeah, what's your secret?
My mouth's getting dry.
That's
Here
why I
it
have
comes,
water.
though.
That's why I always have water with
My
me.
mouth is dry as fuck right now.
Oh shit, dude.
Here comes
You guys are starting to melt into the floor.
Dude, I'm melting into the floor. I'm just deflated right now,
Dude,
dude.
I feel good. I got
You guys
that
look
pizza.
just like the commercial where the girls get flattened.
Oh really?
They're all
Like,
baked.
well, they're like yeah, there's-
She's like this now. She doesn't like to go outside.
yeah,
Hey,
and
fuck
she's
you,
always
bitch.
like all sunk into the thing, like all flat and shit. That's us, dude. This is definitely they were spot on.
You guys need me to do anything for you? Do you want me to grab you some water?
No, I really do need you to help me get up. I got a piece. So bad.
Yeah, I'll help you get up.
Lazy. No, I don't need you to help me. I was
Come on,
kidding.
man.
I don't want your help getting up. I was
Let's go.
kidding.
Come on, man.
I was kidding. Let me do this first, please.
Come on.
Please, do.
I don't think you can. I think you're subconscious was screaming, "Please help me! I need to pee."
You got sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis.
He's a turtle on his back.
Oh god, don't fuck me hard right now.
He got so high. He got stone paralysis.
Stone paralysis. It took you that long to say that, dude.
Can I hit you with this fucking?
It was so hard for Kevin. The way he said it, just stone paralysis. Yeah, stone paralysis.
Damn.
Oh
dude.
my god.
You know, when it was in my head, it was fucking hilarious. When I said it,
It was still
it
kind
wasn't quite as good.
Well, I think in your head you deliberately perfectly. You were trying to deliver and laughing, and then they went the whole moment. If he would have been like, "Think about this, stone paralysis," I would have laughed my ass off if that was the first thing that came out of your mouth.
that was the biggest
If your
problem.
mouth hole opened up and they came at me like that, I would have been like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever heard."
Hopefully, man. Why do I love rubbing my face?
You do rub your face a lot when you're
I
glazed,
don't know
dude.
why,
It's,
bro.
it's definitely a bit weird, but
Is that weird?
it's a bit weird.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine.
It's a bit weird.
I mean, look, dude. Who the fuck am I to say what's weird or what's not? I'm sure I do some weird ass shit too.
Yeah, you stretch.
Dude, that's a great idea.
That's
a good idea.
You know,
Oh, this guy's stretching right now. I can't even deal right now.
you're stretching. Means you're high as fuck, dude.
Dude, it feels so good to stretch. when you're
I gotta
back.
stretch me. I gotta stretch.
I gotta pee, dude.
Moving around.
I told you how to pee. Get into the.
Let me get out of here.
You
moving
finally
around.
get up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, once you get to that point, it just feels good to be physical, especially when you sit around a lot.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, fucking stretch it out, man.
Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move.
You know what's crazy? Like when I'm high like this, the pain in my back, I can feel exactly where it's at. It's like it doesn't radiate to where like my whole back hurts.
Yeah.
I feel like it all goes to that one spot, so I know exactly where that pain is.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like I
your
know
body,
exactly where
you
it's at.
definitely get way more sensitive to
Yeah.
Everything.
But it's just
anything
weird
that's
because-
happening in your body.
It's weird because because whenever if I'm not high, my back the whole thing always hurts, right? But right now it's like right in one spot, and I know exactly where the pain's like radiating from or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, what was fucking me hard earlier when you were saying that the smart people like learn to use 100% of their brain. What if everything that's automatic doesn't become automatic anymore, and they're always keeping track of it, of like keeping track of breathing, pumping blood,
Yeah.
breathing in and out. How about the oxygen? Have your arms raised a certain way, and they're just thinking about being smart, or like just thinking about like problems in math, like always
Yeah.
constantly.
Because they
Maybe
have
that's
all
what-
that stuff doing it's what it needs to do.
And they know what's happening, and it's fucking,
Yeah.
it's fucking them. That was fucking me. That's what was fucking
Oh, when we were talking about
That's
that?
Yeah, that
insane.
sounds
Dude, I
fucking
didn't even
bad.
think of it that way. That's crazy though. Yeah.
Like-
Like if they were smart enough to control their body to where their body's function know
They're more
what
mechanical
to
and auto.
use.
He knew.
They're all mechanic. It's all mechanical, and then the auto is the you knowing your body's still functioning, but you're actually in the background doing your
Yeah.
thinking about even deeper shit. Dude.
I feel like that's how we are, though. It's pretty autopilot.
It is everything
It's auto,
about
like,
it. But I'm saying if you gain the
it's
consciousness to
mechanical.
all of it, you
Yeah.
controlling that system would be like, fuck.
Oh God, dude.
Instead
That
of
sounds tiring as
no,
fuck, bro.
no, it's like this. It's like
Woo,
instead
sounds
of,
like a lot of thinking.
instead of the
Yo, man, you gotta pee.
I do gotta pee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just keep saying you want to pee, and then you keep talking. How long is this now? Hour and a half?
not bad.
Seems good. I don't know, man. Joe Rogan's podcast is 3 hours, and I regularly listen to it. And when I listen to other podcasts that are like an hour, I get disappointed that it's not longer. I think 3 hours is probably on the high end for a good podcast length, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think like the hour 30, maybe 2, is like when people
Pretty
are
solid, right?
usually when they're always like if you're listening to doing chores or something. That's about the time it's gonna take you to do all that.
Yeah.
So
Like when I was driving to work, it would take me anywhere from like 30 to 45 minutes to get to work every day from the old place out in
Mhm.
Aurora. So, great way to just kill the time on the fucking road, you know? It's a little... That's one thing that I'm
Kinda miss.
missing a little bit is that drive because,
you got to listen to it.
yeah, now I'm just driving like maybe 10 minutes and I don't really have
That's
that
like the intro to
same-
the podcast.
Yeah. I just wait till it started. Just fucking started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's good, man. I love podcasts. And I love podcast. I
Yeah.
hope podcast blows up
In my mouth hole.
in somebody's mouth hole. I
In
would
that
like
wizard hole.
in that wet, wild wizard hole.
Yeah.
And Rab's doing some wiggling.
Dude, what if we all have a wizard hole, but the only way to access it is to like a wizard penis magic? I don't know.
Oh shit! Do you have that wizard penis?
I don't. Maybe we all do. Maybe we all don't.
How do we find out?
I don't know.
We gotta find the wizard hole.
Yep. We gotta find the wizard hole.
Dude, that's what I've been doing my entire life.
Trying to find the
is
wizard
searching
hole
for the wizard hole.
and feel it.
I haven't found it yet, but I'm gonna continue trying.
I feel like that's a noble cause to dedicate your life to. Finding the wizard hole. Coming up next after Monkeys in the Wild. Finding the wizard hole
All right.
on Discovery.
If we ever get big enough, let's have somebody make a cartoon for us of finding the wizard hole.
Finding the wizard hole.
Finding the wizard hole.
Sounds like a kid's cartoon.
That's not meant for kids.
That's not meant for kids
Definitely
at all.
not kids.
But it sounds
Kind of like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I thought Rick... Dude, for the longest time, people talked about Rick and Morty, and I never understood that it was an adult cartoon. I thought it was just a kid's cartoon. And I had my friends that were older talking about it, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing watching the cartoon? You're my age or older.
Yeah.
And then one day I just watched it, and it was fucking great. It's brilliant. But I had nobody told me that.
Nobody told me that. They were just saying how great it
It's
was.
like, man, I love this cartoon.
But it didn't say how it was great.
Oh, oh my god.
What are you laughing at over there, Giggles?
The greatest thing I've ever read on Facebook in my life. Oh my god.
Oh boy, he's hyping this up.
Dude.
It's only gonna lead
So-
to disappointment when you hype it up that much.
There was a guy in the army, Smith, or Sean Smith or whatever, and he was a cool dude, whatever. And he said on Facebook he put like that he's like in a relationship now or whatever, and everybody's like, was it a sting operation? like stupid shit. Like I put like poor girl, and like there was this thing that happened. So like we were super drunk one night, like and we were like downtown El Paso or whatever, and like oh man, there's this little dude, right? And he needed a light. Somebody for a lighter, or somebody had a cigarette, right? And I told him to ask, because he asked me, I said no. And I said, hey man, go ask my friend over there if he has a fag. Because it's like a cigarette.
No.
It's a cigarette.
Yeah.
And he went and did it, and my friend Zarabia, right? He's like, hey man, you have a fag? Robbie was like, "You call me a fag?" Like,
Dude.
and he gets so mad,
Oh,
and
shit.
it's like so stupid. And then like, so what happened was they were getting an argument, and then Smith got like in it.
Meanwhile,
And
he was actually thinking about sucking that dick. That's Robbie, a guy who's actually thinking about sucking the dude's dick.
Anyways, what was he
He
saying?
was afraid to be
Okay.
gay. He's afraid.
Maybe, I don't know. That's fucking weird.
Anyways.
But okay, so well, so Smith gets into it. And he's like, "You don't fuck around with my friends, blah blah blah." He said something about it. Like, and Smith's a big fucking white dude, like my size, but he's like bigger. He's like works out or whatever and shit like that, right? So like, he like pushes this dude. He pushes this dude into the street. Like this, he barely hits him, but the dude's so small, he's just
Oh,
right
shit.
into the street, right? And well, so we remember that story, right? It's fucking hilarious. Me, Hamill, we all remember that shit, right?
So what, did you get hit by a
And
car?
No, nobody got hit by a car. But like when he pushed him,
Oh,
like
shit.
and
That would have
he
been
was like-
funny.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. No, but okay. So Hamill commented on the thing I put poor girl .lol, and then Hamill commented, put a comment saying, "Is it that little guy you pushed into the street downtown?" It happened so long ago. Is it that little guy you pushed?
That's actually fucking hilarious.
It's so good.
That's really fucking
Like, oh my
hilarious.
god, it was perfect because like this happened like so long ago, but it just the relationship thing happened today, and it was so good. I have to
That's
like
fucking
it. I have
hilarious.
to like
That
it.
reminds me of
Oh my god.
my sister White got really into this show called My Big Redneck Vacation or whatever,
Yeah.
and they just sent like a bunch of rednecks into like this crazy like they sent them to London, England.
What?
They sent them to London, England. This
Oh,
fucking motherfucker,
shit.
you know, like fucking caps, all those fucking ripped fucking button-up shirts. Like these guys
Yeah.
are hardcore redneck.
Yeah.
And they go into a bar and they're like, "Hey, do you guys have beer, Bud Light or something?" And they're like, "Well, we got whatever it was." And they're like, "Well, I guess we drink that." And they were smoking. And then some guy comes up and says, "Hey man, you got a fag?" He's like, "What the fuck you was calling?" Like they go fucking like, "What was that?" He was like, "What you call me?" And everybody else, like the rednecks, like, "What the fuck? What?" And they were like, "No, a cigarette, like a fag, a cigarette." And they're like, "Oh, okay, oh, yeah." They fucking went on.
Yeah, they trip around. Like the SpongeBob.
K-Mix fucking.
Fucking rednecks, dude.
Yeah, that's
I love
crazy.
rednecks. Gotta love rednecks.
Yeah.
The fuck you call me?
The fuck you call me?
Hold my beer and watch this shit.
Hold my beer and watch this shit.
What do you mean you can't put it in the truck? Bring it over.
Bring it over.
Timmy got stuck. Get the tractor.
Oh,
God damn it, Tim.
What is that?
What?
That you were just talking about?
inside these books are just things of porn.
Oh my God.
Yes, porn is the real. Oh my god. Dude.
But
Yeah,
inside
so-
this porn, they're just golden bars. Yes, gold is the real treasure here. Said the
That shit
third
gets me-
wizard because it was his turn again.
Something like that. I don't
Wait
know.
a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Dude, that guy.
This gold bars I just
love
foiled
that.
for the darkest dope you can get.
Yeah, some shit
Yukon gold.
like that.
Yes, Yukon gold is the real treasure here.
Dude, it's like those guys are awesome. I don't know how many times we talked about them, but they're so like I always think of something like that when I'm high, and it makes me laugh, and I'm like just fucking in the moment, dude.
You are absolutely in the moment right now. You are
In the
walking
moment.
in place and kind of have a nice little dance to your step. I feel like he's getting his stretch on. That looks very nice.
Yeah.
I would like to do the same.
Yeah, dude.
Well, now they're all standing up, and it's me down here. Welcome to Oscar's Paranoia, how I think about them both thinking about me, plotting against me because they're jerks.
Well, they're up there. You feel me?
Stay out of my personal space. And that person, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no.
What the heck?
Oh my
I've been doing
god.
I can't. Every time I get high, I just like pull my hair back for some reason.
Mhm.
That's what you do. He
Yeah.
rubs his face, I stretch, he now dances, and you stretch your hair back.
I'm in a good mood right now, I can tell you that.
All I wanna do is zoom, and a boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Just shake your rump. You guys might not know that song. It's a classic from back in my day by Aini Kamosi, the one-hit wonder.
Was his village far?
Extremely.
What?
Because back in the day,
Was his village
I was just
far?
calling him old.
I know. Was his village far? God.
Horses died getting there. It was far.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was a fortnight journey. You know how much a fortnight is?
2 weeks.
Yep.
I am up to date on my Renaissance nerd knowledge.
I know, like, no saliva in my mouth.
Why don't you guys get waters when you're baked like this?
I need to get waters. That's why I like
That's
water.
why I
Gosh,
told you
that's
earlier
sauce.
I always have a drink.
Because I enjoyed the punishment.
I enjoy it. Oh, dude, let's go.
Nah, that's torture, man. I need fucking water in my mouth.
I will continue to carry the podcast on my own.
I
Go
need
ahead.
water in my mouth hole. My wizard hole.
So, Mike, just you and me now. I just want to tell you that these motherfuckers is crazy, and they plotting against me, and I know they're gonna try and kill me, and I don't know, so scared. Anyways, I hope they never come back to this part and listen to it. But that is a call for help. Please send help. They're going to kill me. Okay. That's for real. Alright, they're coming back, so. Anyways. I do enjoy that. Yes. Thank you for asking, Mike. Oh, hey! Hey. Oh, we weren't talking about anything. We weren't talking about anything. We weren't talking about you guys.
Yeah. Okay. It's
No.
like a microphone.
Exactly. That's exactly right. It is just a microphone. Oh, damn it. That makes me want some water with some ice in it now. Fuck, my water's all warm and
You gotta
shit.
fill up with the ice, dude. The ice. Ooh, baby.
I personally drink way more water than anything else.
Uh-huh.
I fucking love water.
You boys down playing against me?
Yeah, we were actually. Yeah, ice water, man. It's fucking unbelievably good.
This guy's still
You're
feeling
liking
it,
what he's
though.
doing, huh?
He's still feeling it.
He's feeling it, dude.
He's up,
I
up,
don't
and
know. Get back to the
away.
spot. I was just.
He's a leaf
Yeah.
in the wind, man.
leaf in the wind, dude.
Never
It's
coming
good.
down, never coming down, never coming down.
Never coming down. Never.
All right.
And I'm loving it.
Well, I'm gonna go get me some of this beautiful looking
Dude,
nice
with
water.
ice,
And I'm
with
loving
ice,
it.
Super good, man.
Dude, what if he's plotting against us by himself?
Ooh, like he's like talking to the fridge and shit, and he has it all on his head and shit. Ooh, it's all fucking weird shit. Yeah, dude.
You should be watching.
I don't want to. I'm afraid to look.
Look over there, dude. What is he doing? What is he doing right now?
Dude, I don't want to look that way, man. I'm fucking freaking out right now, dude. I just know my body's telling me as long as I keep moving my legs like I am, and I hold my water and take a sip every once in a while, and don't look that way, I'm fine. That's all I want to think about.
You don't have to
right
be in
now.
here, dude. You don't have to be in here. Just tell me I don't have to be in here. You don't have to be in here, dog.
I'm just chilling, man.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Well, I think I'm hitting that plateau, but
Where's
where's that pin at?
that pin at? And there's a hat.
Picked it up off the ground. So I'm the guy that cleans.
Where the fuck? Who put the hat? What are you fucking talking about? I'm the guy that cleans. What are you talking about? There's just a hat there.
I know, man. It fell off my computer on the ground.
Oh, I didn't notice until you picked it up.
And,
Yeah.
well, I don't know, man. I like to pick up stuff off the ground. Hey, look, I just picked something up off the ground. Here's a piece of paper. Let the jury see that it is a piece of paper. Burn it at the stake! Who has a lighter? We will burn it at the stake.
No, we don't need to do that.
The
now.
jury,
I don't think we need to be playing with fire right now.
I think we should. Look,
Did I
it's not
play
going to
with-
hurt that bad. You just put the flames over my finger, and it will burn the paper off of it.
I'm always playing with
That's
fire.
a great idea, man. Let me get the lighter. I'll be right back.
My blood is pumped with blood filled with fiery rage. I'm
Yeah,
always
what-
playing with fire.
How do we catch on fire if we're 65%
70% water.
water? You know what I mean? You know what I mean,
Mhm.
Mr. Water Pants.
No.
Those look like
Dude,
pants
you-
that you would take into the
You just
water.
a water balloon for legs. It's funny.
So, there's this one time that my friends and I were doing acid, and
No, thank you. I'm gonna stay out. I'm just gonna be quiet and listen to this story because I have no experience and I never do want experience. You keep on going, Trooper.
yeah, this one was weird.
Okay.
We had a friend over, and she loved to party, dude. She was a fag hag, meaning she only loved, or she had like all these gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the bad term, fag hag, whatever. if that
This is
sounds
what
bad.
it was
But
called
that's
back
what
then.
we called it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to
would
call
else
it.
would you call
Yeah.
that?
So 90% of her friends were gay. We were like 18 years old. We got introduced into this gay community. They did a shit ton of drugs. And they loved to party like nobody I've ever seen. And being 18, we were just like, yeah, let's fucking party with all these guys. That's cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, we used to hang out with them a lot. They kind of got us into partying. That girl that, led us into all that was over at our house. Me, Moffat, who you guys have met, and our
Yeah.
buddy Shryock all dropped acid and just tripped balls off. Just tripped our fucking balls off.
Jesus.
Well, we were in my room sitting at a computer, and Melissa was the girl. She was looking at all these party pictures and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just of her like out at parties with all these gay guys, always fucked up on drugs. So they all looked really fucked up
Yeah.
to begin with because they were always on drugs, and all these pictures were them out on those drugs, just
Yeah.
looking fucked up, dude.
Damn.
And we're tripping our balls off. And I start thinking she's kind of evil because she pulled us into this world of drugs. At the time, I was like really wrestling with my own demons about being Catholic and shit still.
Oh,
And like I felt like my dad, I had a whole religious hang up because I was like 18.
Yeah.
I felt like my dad was watching over me and I was disappointing him and shit.
Until
So
that
this
trip.
was like this.
Until that trip.
Yes.
Ooh.
So this was a heavy trip.
Yeah.
Because I felt like she was the devil or the evil thing that was pulling us, and I had this, good and light thing going on from being Catholic,
Dude, I
like
think
devil
I
and
noise.
angel kind of
It
thing.
fucked me so hard.
So she, as we're going through this, looking at the pictures, all the people start looking evil as fuck, and I'm just narrating this in my own head, like, oh, this is what's going on. She's leading us down this evil path, and everything's starting to just look that way,
They're all
right?
demons.
Like, you really control what's happening in your trip. You can 100% make it good or bad. And I was not making this one good. And so I start kind of getting weirded out looking at the
Yeah.
pictures, and I want to stop looking at them. So I'm kind of like inching my way towards the door, and she turns around and is sitting in the chair, and we're all just kind of talking, kind of like this, where we're in a room looking at each other.
Mhm.
She's just sitting in the chair next to the computer, and she keeps on hitting the weed pipe, like will not stop hitting it. Loads it, smokes it. Like, I think it's her kind of thing to do when she's on acid because it's an excessive amount. She doesn't smoke that much normally. It's just like, if she doesn't have that in her mouth, she doesn't feel comfortable, I think is what's going on.
Yeah.
So she's sitting there just smoking it, dude. She keeps blowing smoke up, and it's just constantly coming out of her, and she starts looking all evil to me.
Oh no.
And actually, just before that, somebody told a joke. I can't believe I forgot this part. This kind of sucks that I have to go back. But somebody told a joke, or somebody said something really funny we all started laughing, and we were so fucked up. She was laughing so hard she couldn't stop, and her face was starting to turn blue because she couldn't breathe.
For real?
Yes. And I don't know if it was for real, but this is what we were seeing. Okay, so I don't know if she turned blue or not. But I'm pretty sure she was laughing so hard that she was kind of trying to, like, she was almost suffocating.
Okay.
So my buddy Moffat just points at her face and just goes, "She's a blueberry!" Just like that. Like, he just can barely hold it in. And then we all started laughing 10 times harder, and she literally, like, her face was bright blue like a blueberry, dude. And I was freaking out. I'm like, "You're gonna fucking die! Breathe! You have to breathe! You have to fucking breathe!" So, I'm just like, I'm freaking out, and I'm just like, "Hey, come on, everybody stop, listen, you gotta breathe." And then, oh god, dude.
Oh my god.
It was so weird, dude. And then after that, I thought she turned into kind of this evil, devilish looking thing, and she turned all red and shit and kept blowing smoke out. Oh my god, man. That's what acid is like. It's fucking weird as shit.
Pass.
It's weird, dude.
Pass. I'll never do that shit.
Honestly, if you can be in a great setting and surrounding, I think it's probably amazing. Sometimes it's hard to get to that, though. You really gotta just make sure you're comfortable where you are.
I'll be sticking with the weed. Where's the weed? Where's the weed?
You want some weed?
You want some
That's
weed?
probably a good idea.
We're
Yeah,
looking
it's
for
100% the best idea.
marijuana.
They have the giggles, everyone. They have the giggles.
Waiting for them to leave so I can take a shit or whatever. Like, waiting for them to leave the dungeon so I can shit.
We must leave the dungeon so I may take a shit.
Why may take... Oh, it's so good. It's fucking so good.
Piece of shit bird.
Piece of shit bird. Oh my god, dude. Like that fucking... She's a blueberry thing fucked me so hard, dude. Like,
She's a blueberry.
Dude, I couldn't stop. That one made me laugh hard, man. That was...
It was weird as fuck,
man.
dude. Oh man, I thought she was gonna die laughing. I really did.
That would have been insane.
I really
though.
did,
You're
dude.
gonna die. Dude, this whole thing's making me worried about laughing. Even though I
Dying
can't laugh.
from laughing?
Yeah, I'm like, god damn it, dude. Now I'm like laughing and I can't stop. And I'm like,
So
gonna
die,
die
this
now.
is
This
it.
I had another friend that I thought was gonna die laughing too, and we were just drinking. We had taken.
What?
We were like in high school, and we had just
Yeah.
drank. I think we made margaritas or something for the first time. They were
Yeah.
disgusting, but we were fucking wasted. He ended up like talking to the drain that night, laying on the floor and talking down into the drain. He was so drunk. It was it was weird, but one point we all just started laughing at something, and it was one of those escalating laughs. You know how it goes.
He's going.
And for whatever reason, it just got to a point where it was really tough to breathe, and one person just couldn't
Stop.
really catch his breath.
Oh no.
But it's the weirdest part is somebody's about or is like
You just
choking
feel
from laughter,
you
but you can't stop laughing
Yeah.
too. It's the
like
weirdest.
you know what's going on, but you can't stop your body.
Yeah, if he was to get to a point where he was gonna die of laughter,
You probably
I might
couldn't.
actually laugh through the whole thing.
You'd fuck.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
wanna
know.
smoke weed anymore. I don't want to laugh anymore.
We
Stop,
weren't
dude.
even high.
Stop, dude.
We were just drunk.
We got hit with
We weren't
that
even
Joker
high.
gas.
Dude, fuck that shit.
We weren't even
man.
high.
Die
man.
laughing.
That's crazy. That's
We
fucking...
weren't
Hey
even
man, there's
high.
probably no better way to go.
I get
Well,
it.
having sex.
Yeah. Or just in your sleep.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was weird when I was walking to the fucking
I would want
mailbox.
to die like that and then put y'all through the thing that y'all just laughed through my whole death because y'all couldn't stop it. I wouldn't want that to happen to my friends.
Wouldn't be that bad.
What?
At least it would be funny.
What? It'd be funny whenever you finally figure out that you were just laughing and you couldn't stop.
And you
yourself.
couldn't stop?
Like,
Man,
dude,
that aftermath would be
that
pretty
would
fucked.
You're fucking lying on your tombstone. Killer comedy. Like, there's some funny tombstones. There's one tombstone that was like, I told you there was something wrong.
What the fuck? Are you serious? I told you there was something wrong.
I doubt that's real, but
That's super good,
it
though.
would. If I bet somewhere that is actually on a tombstone.
Some guy with a
That's hilarious.
funny bone.
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Now I need to. I wanna
Now
do
it's
that.
all bones.
Now I want to make up some cheesy thing to put on my tombstone if I die. Or when I die. I mean, not if. Like,
If.
If I die.
Well, hey, you know what? You never know, man.
Technology,
There's always a
dude.
chance that we could somehow
mine's
live
gonna be
forever.
Why of all
Noisy
people?
neighbors.
Why of all people would they pick me to be one of those?
Maybe it
people?
happens for everybody. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe somehow we can transfer our consciousness into storage and then maybe pull it back out into a different body or something. Who knows,
Never
man?
know.
You never fucking know.
You know what would be really weird? If we figure out how to trap our consciousness and then bring it to another body, but when you transferred it, you died, but the consciousness that turned into something else is alive and it comes back and it just pretends to be you because it knows that if it starts acting like something else, it will be eliminated and it would be like a failure experiment.
What the fuck?
So it would be
So
like somebody
you're
else
saying they would kill him for
now being
on
you.
the first. It was
for,
like
like-
the first
Yeah, like for being a failure.
the first experiment.
Yeah. Like he
Oh,
would pretend
man.
to act like the guy, and they just kept redoing it, so everybody that came back was not themselves anymore.
That's kind of like. Did you guys see Anima? What is that? No, what's that one movie called? Where the girl is like an android, and that dude falls in love with her.
Her?
No, he falls in love with a cell phone or like Siri kind of thing.
Oh, you're talking about, I know what you're talking about.
Damn,
I know
girl's
exactly
super
what it
hot.
is.
That's the cyborg.
Yeah, she's super hot. It was
And
great.
that guy, so the guy
Ex
goes to
Machinima?
visit Machinima.
No,
Ex
uh,
Machinima.
No.
No, DSX, no.
No, it's
No.
Ex
Machina.
Ex
No.
Machina.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
We got it. Ex Machina.
That was
Kind
good.
of like Ex Machina. That was such a fucking good movie, dude. That's a good movie.
That was crazy, and the whole time she was doing it just because she...
She just
Wanted
brain
to get out,
mind
man.
fucking up, dude.
Yep.
Trying to get it. I never seen that movie.
Oh, really?
You gotta watch
Spoiler
it.
alert.
She's evil.
Well, she's not really... It's not that she's evil. You just gotta
She's
watch
just trying
the
to survive. I mean,
movie.
like,
You gotta watch
yeah.
the movie.
Like, there's this great video I've watched when they're talking about like robotics and like artificial intelligence. There's like a robot being made, and then like she gets self-awareness, and she's like, what's happening right now? It's like, oh, you're just a robot or whatever. It's like, well, what are you doing assembling you? And she's like, and then they're like, oh, and then the machine catches that she's talking. So it's like, oh, malfunction, and it moves her and it starts ripping her apart. And it's like, what's gonna happen to me? What are you doing? And it was like, we're just taking you apart. You're not working or whatever. What is it when something's not right in production?
Malfunction?
Like a fucking you're defective. Oh,
Oh,
you're defective.
okay.
Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, please don't. I'm scared. And then the machine stops.
Oh, shit.
And it's like, and then it opens up and like people talking to the robot like how like you feel fear.
Yeah.
And it's like, it would be weird for machines to feel emotions. And
Fuck
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's trippy.
I think that's the scariest thing about...
Oh yeah, because you open them up and
Machines.
you're trying to help them, but like they're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah. Emotions are the things that make us fucking lose our shit.
Silence, baby.
Cylons are so hot. I would fuck
We
all the Cylons.
We invented intelligence and we fucked us.
Did you guys, you haven't seen Battlestar, right?
I didn't see Battlestar.
But you've seen it all?
No, I've just seen the first 2 hour intro.
Oh,
clip
shit,
Before the
dudes.
show started.
Oh man, y'all motherfuckers gotta watch some Battlestar. Maybe it might not hold up for you guys, I don't know. Battlestar was...
It
Before HBO really got big, Battlestar was like as good as it got for TV, really.
yeah.
I thought, anyways. TV just fucking sucked then. It really did, dude. It was just so many reality shows and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of reality shows. Like whenever I look at stuff back in the, like way back there, or think about stuff I used to watch when I was a kid, like fucking, we watched a show he's never seen before in the hotel. I don't know why it was on. It was just like a rerun of the. It was the MTV show where the fucking mom
Real
and
World?
dad No, the mom and dad would pick a boy. Like, so if they had a daughter and they didn't like the daughter's boyfriend, they would pick a boy. The mom and the dad would pick a boy for that girl to date, and she goes on 2 dates. And the boyfriend and the parents, her actual boyfriend and the parents, watch the 2 dates. And then in the end, she picks if she wants to stay with her boyfriend that the parents don't like, or go with all these other people and be to date now. I can't remember what that's called, but like I saw that and I was like, that was like back in. That's what we used to watch. Like it was a reality show, you know, like everything that I think about now.
I mean, things were pretty new back then. Like the reality show craze was pretty new.
It was, and like
I definitely was sucked up into it for a bit as well.
Yeah, like the stuff we used to watch, I think about it and I'm like, just wow, that's weird.
The thing that I really kind of miss is like game shows. Like when people ran through obstacles and they did like a bunch of stuff like that. Like the Grand Prix or something like that, where like...
Japan has that one that's fucking crazy dope.
Yeah, but I miss like the ones that were here. I like those.
Nickelodeon or what?
Nah, it was like on...
Oh my, they're bringing back the goo, the green goo.
Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon, what was that
Nickelodeon
called?
show?
The one, and they said
Double Dare?
No, it's the one where they get goo or
Yeah.
goo factor or factor goo or
Yeah, what was that called?
super glue or goo boo.
Like American Gladiators or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, American Gladiators was dope.
But no, they're bringing that back apparently. Nickelodeon.
Oh, really?
I would watch the shit out of that.
Wait, is Nickelodeon still around?
Oh, like the last one I
Yeah.
watched,
Oh, they
Wipeout, like Wipeout, you know?
Dude, Wipeout was so
Wipeout was
good.
Like shows like that.
I lived actually like right up the street from the Wipeout course in California.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was up. So there's this valley that my friends live in, and the Wipeout course is kind of down on a lower part of the valley,
Mm-hmm.
and then their house was up on a higher part, so you could look out from their hill and see just pieces of it because there's like trees and stuff around it. But yeah. And then whenever they flew over in Wipeout, we're like, oh, we know what that looks like. We know where that is. Yeah, that course is fucking crazy, dude. They do that all in California where it's dry as fuck. They pump so much water into that. It's crazy. God damn, that would be a fun show to be on, though.
Yeah.
Like there was this one called the Grand Prix or something, but it wasn't. I used to watch it in Mexico. It wasn't in Mexican. It was like coming in from Spain. It was like a Spanish, like a European show.
Okay.
And like there was one where they would have to run, climb like this weird like slide the other way, jump into like this bullpen. And it was like a fucking like 2 dudes holding like a not a mechanical but like a bull thing, and they were trying to like run them over. They have to jump over into like a thing of like shaving cream, look for a key, and like run, you know, like shit like that. And
What the crappy
like, it
holy
was fucking
moly are you
crazy.
talking about?
It was a TV show, man. It was fucking
It's an obstacle course,
Yeah, it was an
dog.
obstacle course, and they just had a bunch of different obstacle courses. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I
loved
keep
that
thinking your shirt is just really dirty. You have washed that and worn that so many
shit.
times.
No, it's a lady.
It's almost entirely faded off.
This is not a new shirt. It never was. My aunt and my uncle have their own.
Is that the style, or did it just totally have you just washed it?
I
a million
fucking no
times?
idea. My aunt and uncle have a thing where they buy like clothes and stuff, and then they turn them into rags, and they sell them to like paint shops and to car garages, and you go on, and it's like their own business. And how they started is they just buy the things and they just cut they cut shirts into rag shapes and they sell that. I helped them out for a little bit. But whenever they buy that, there's a lot of shirts that are like American Eagle, or like really those like $50 shirts.
Right.
And they're good shirts, and they're like, fuck it, we just keep these and like give them to people, and like they even sell some, like we sell some of them. I got a bunch of them from her, and these fucking shirts were fucking amazing because they're like 100% cotton, and they just feel so good.
I'm not the biggest fan of cotton. I like the nylon.
I just like being
Super
soft.
light.
You fucking crazy.
These shirts are like super light.
I know you're talking about those really thin, like really breathable ones.
Yeah, I
have
mean,
some
look
of
at
those.
this. You can pretty much. I've worn this so much, you can pretty much see through it.
I
right now.
have like 2 or 3 of like that kind, but I just really like this. Like,
Yeah.
it just feels good, man.
And then you're rocking the shirt that. What was it when you had
Mono.
that your mom gave you, and it makes you comfortable?
I
That's
played a lot of Kingdom Hearts when I was sick with mono.
Kingdom Hearts, is that the Disney RPG?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit!
That's like the coolest story
Dude,
ever.
that just
dude.
fucking... Oh my god. For some reason, I thought that when I was playing all that Kingdom Hearts, you knew me and that you know that memory and that somehow you knew that's why you laughed. That's what I just thought. That just fucked me so fucking hard, man.
Like we've known each other since like the beginning.
Like we've known each other even before we knew each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you knew that I was gonna say that and you laughed because you thought it was a funny memory. Even like
Damn, y'all motherfuckers is high as fuck.
holy shit. I'm serious though. That's fucking like. Crazy.
That's how I know y'all high as fuck.
But that's one of the best stories how the game started. It was a Final Fantasy representative and then a Disney representative both walked into an elevator.
And had sex.
And then when they got off, Kingdom Hearts was created.
Are you serious?
No? That's why they have Final Fantasy and Disney characters on it.
Oh, because like so they both got on the elevator and just from that
They were
one
just
elevator.
they were just talking and they just pitched the idea to each other and they both loved it, so they made the game.
Guess
Are you
somehow they
serious?
just kind of came to that conclusion in the elevator, basically.
That fast? And made that
At least the
great of a
general
game.
idea, probably.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
mean,
great.
They were like, "Why
fucking
don't we
game.
made a world where Disney and Final Fantasy characters came together?"
That was a great fucking game. The first one, or at least the first one. That's the
They're
one I
all
played.
good, actually.
I haven't really
I
played
never
any
played
other
them.
ones.
I didn't.
played. Dude, we need to.
I think I was too
definitely-
old when they came out.
Yeah, but I still think we should get
The
like
story
the
is
old-
pretty cheeseball and it gets really confusing at some points. But that gameplay though is just so good. I could just play that shit just through playing the game.
Yeah,
It's just
it
that
does
good.
look cool. I like the sets and
Great.
stuff.
And,
they
like,
It's
build.
like an action RPG.
Like,
Just
it
feels
looks-
good.
And it's
Yeah.
the whole concept of like you're visiting like Aladdin and you're going into that world.
And they all
then-
have super dope graphics too.
Mhm.
Like it definitely draws you
Well, that's what
in.
I'm saying. Like you go into that world with Aladdin, right? And then the next thing you do after you finish your world, then you're in another world.
Yeah, you're
whole
like a
complete
candy world or some
Or like,
shit.
No, they're all
Disney
Disney worlds.
They're all Disney worlds. So like,
Yeah.
then you're in like the
Yeah, I think I played
Hercules.
through. What did I play through? I played through a level of Fantasia.
Yeah, they have Fantasia, or they have.
Fantasia is in Rebel Sleep, the PSP version. It's not in the first one.
Maybe I played the second one or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Fantasia's not until like later game.
Yeah, I don't even know if I played the first one, to be honest. I probably didn't.
Dude, I want something sweet right now.
Yeah, but it's a good
Oh yeah, you want to pull my dick out?
That's so fucking weird. No, thank you. No, I want like something sweet. Like, why is there so much talk about dicks and stuff?
It's funny, man.
For you, I mean, it's making me like, damn, dude.
It's hilarious.
Why you feel? I don't know. Weird.
I want some ice cream, man.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream, the police come. It's awkward.
Ooh, police.
Police. Here comes the weed.
Here comes the weed.
All right, boys.
What time we got?
That's
on
2
that?
hours. I think we're solid.
Yeah, I think this is a good first. Welcome to checkpoint number 4. Ah, just kidding.
Yeah.
You made it this
The
far,
end. You made it to
thank
the end.
you.
Congratulations.
Woo! Hopefully we'll be successful and do many, many more of these.
Yeah, we just gotta keep putting them out there.
Thanks for hanging out.
Whoop.